All right, and we're live.
I play OSRs competitively. Let's go, baby.
What the fuck are we talking? I was talking about the forest maze from Super Mario RPG. What are we talking about? Anyway,
Do not react.
here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. We're doing some tier lists tonight, and I got some friends with me to help me out with that. And depending on how long we go and other factors, we may have another friend joining us later. Hopefully, that'd be fun.
The liquor of cows.
You can't just send me this out of context, please.
You're welcome.
Cool. So
You're welcome.
Jesus Christ, what's going on in there?
1 second, let me send.
I'm over here. I'm over here like trying to make sure that our
Stream
thing
is
is
good.
that our thing is ready to go, and y'all are over here like fucking shit up.
Hey, Blaze, who's the person next to the person who played the ukulele?
I don't know. I don't
It's
know
just-
who half these people are.
It's the bald dude.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Sorry. I'm getting the first
SF Goku.
yeah, I'm getting the first one ready to go real quick. I still don't have the
And logo.
yep, and then
Class.
okay.
There we go.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and show everyone what I was just working on, which is this fucking shit.
What?
The letter tier list.
The letter tier list. Let's go.
Yep.
We're gonna
Letter tier list time, baby.
we're gonna rank
Doo-doo
some
feces.
fucking letters.
Hey, is such doo-doo feces. Get it on there.
well, first of all, hold on. I just want to like, okay, so like obviously like
It is
that
okay.
and like that. No, I'm kidding.
You know what needs to go in Doodoo Feces tier?
What needs to go to?
I'm
Doo-doo
not
Feces?
biased towards this at all. J. I don't like J.
I think K is also a terrible letter.
Tell you what.
I like K
Name
because
a
it's
good
my
thing about
sister's
K.
initial. But J comes from my dead name, so
Tell you what. We'll get there.
murder.
We'll get there. We're gonna start with the letter A. I think it's a good place to start. You know,
I
the
think
very top of
A
the
is-
alphabet.
It's one of the most essential letters.
It's such a well-balanced letter that it's almost Goku tier. But it's not.
It's really good. It also is like how I greet my friends is A.
And then I cry internally.
Yeah, and then it's and
We haven't
then
gotten to C yet, though.
well, we'll get there. A. That's an S tier letter.
Yeah, easy.
Next up is
Easy S tier.
B.
I think that's a C tier.
You think B's a C tier letter?
Because B has.
I think it's an SS Goku letter.
No.
I'm
it's
not biased at all.
Well, of course, Blaze. No, I think B is a fine letter. I don't think it's a bad letter at all.
I think even though
I
it's
think it can
like
go in A.
cliche, B can be in B tier.
I think you can go in A.
Here's the thing. I will say B gets some points for being a meme, right?
Yeah.
That is true.
As in like the red B emoji, right?
Yes.
From
so-
famous movie.
Yeah, from B movie. So I'm gonna put B in A tier.
Bruh. Also, it's part of the most important word. Bruh.
Bruh. Yeah.
Bruh.
Is that a real word?
Yes.
Yes. Bruh's a word.
All words are made up. Next up is C, because we are going in alphabetical order.
C is D tier. It doesn't do anything very interesting.
It's an interesting
Yeah, but-
case because it's not a vowel, but it makes multiple sounds.
It does, yeah. Which is interesting, but like
It can also
its
make-
role is filled by other letters that
is
look better.
that is
you know,
true.
in other languages, there is no C.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we don't need it.
That may be true, but I am also going to make the argument that C is the
Also-
speed of light, which is really fucking
Also-
cool.
It makes non-English speakers big confused because they can't tell if they have to pronounce it with Hard C or soft C?
See,
Well,
and
okay,
Blake
not
is there
all,
right there.
not all non-English speakers are that way, because there are other languages where
Not
that
not
is the
all,
case.
of course, but
Um,
it makes things even more difficult.
I know Spanish is very similar in that regard. Like,
Also, it has that fucking I before E except after C bullshit.
I hated that.
or
rule.
when
Don't
sounding
even
like A is
memorize
in
it.
neighbor and way, with a whole list of
stop.
exceptions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put C in C tier.
Nah, doo-doo feces. Get that
That's
shit
not that
out of
bad.
here.
All right.
It is that bad.
All right.
D is B tier.
D. Okay, so
D's nuts.
D is funny because
Dong?
it's the middle initial of every character in One Piece.
Monkey D Luffy. What
yeah.
does the D stand for?
Nobody. D.
Dragon.
It stands for D. D-E-E.
It stands for dragon. If you weren't aware,
Dragon.
Dragon D.
So Monkin Dragon Monkey
Monkey,
Dragon Luffy?
I think
Monkey Dragon Luffy.
I think for just the D's thing alone, it's an A tier. letter.
Yeah. D's nuts.
Yeah.
I like the word.
E.
E. Logo or SS Goku.
Well, okay, so
Yeah,
logo
easy.
logo isn't an actual tier. That's just for when I like do this, and then the logo will appear at the very top, so it's not covering up anything in the
Oh.
actual tier list. So like that. So obviously, I think E, yeah, should belong in triple S Goku tier.
Yeah.
By the
E.
way, for anyone who's watching this who has not been a part of the tier list nights in the Eel Gang Discord server,
No.
They're a
which
nightmare.
they first of all, yes, they are a nightmare. Second of all, we rank things on a scale from doo-doo feces to triple S Goku. So doo-doo feces is our like D tier, and triple S Goku is like Bayonetta, Smash 4 Bayonetta. Anyway, so that's kind of our ranking scale. So yeah, E belongs in triple S Goku because it is a fucking phenomenal letter. First of all,
Also, E is for
Emotional damage.
emotional damage. There you go. Yeah, it's a meme. First of all, obviously everyone knows the E meme with Markiplier's face superimposed onto Lord Farquaad.
It makes me laugh thinking about it.
I know it's maybe the dumbest meme I have ever seen, and yet it compels me.
Markiplier.
It's so
E.
dense. Every frame is just full
Lord
of such detail.
Farquaad.
Farquaad.
Mark Zuckerberg.
But then also E is the most commonly used letter in the English alphabet, which is really neat. Just a fun little fact for you there. It's super common. Next up is F.
Triple S Goku. Like, think about it.
I don't know. I don't know that it's on the same level as E. Although
But
it
it's
does
also quite funny.
it does have meme status. I will grant that, because, you know, press F to pay respects, of course. That is a point in its favor, that's for sure. But also, to me, just writing out the letter F feels like
So hard.
no, it's not
Face
hard.
respects.
It's just like an unfinished E.
Yeah. But
At least
also,
at
like,
least uppercase is. Lowercase
got-
is like a T with aspirations.
like you gotta respect it, you know?
Press F to pay Jesus Christ. All right. All right, fuck you. Just for that, it's going in triple S Goku.
Wait, what did I miss?
You're welcome.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I used the genius ploy to get it in triple S Goku.
I'm so
Good job,
mad.
boys.
I'm
proud
so
of you.
mad. Next up is the letter G.
B tier.
I want to hear your reasoning on B tier.
G is an interesting word letter that doesn't do much for the rest of grammatical correctness.
I mean,
But you
it
did just use the
prevents
word grammatical, which starts with the letter G. Yeah.
Would you rather be
Dramatical.
Dramatical?
Because
Yes,
that's
I would,
because that's what
funny.
because that's what I was in high school. Yeah, dramatical.
I wish I was a Tyrannosaur.
The Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know. 'Cause, like,
Tyrannosaurus Flex.
here's the thing. This is another interesting case where it's not a vowel, but it makes two different sounds, right? So it's like, because you could use it as a hard G, like in like, yeah, grammatical, for
Whoa,
example.
whoa, whoa! Watch the hard G, man.
We'll get there eventually, kiddo. But then, you know, you could also use it as a soft G. No, no words are coming to mind for me right now, offhand. I'm sure I'll think of something, and I'll feel like an idiot for not thinking about it sooner. But that's
my thing.
It prevents us from gening every single word.
gene. There you go, gene, as in like DNA. That's an example.
I mean,
Gene,
I
as
guess,
in
but I meant
gene DNA.
the pants.
But like, here's the thing: how much funnier would the world be if everything was gene? Like Jumans,
I mean,
in parentheses, gene humans.
on Jod?
Oh
For
my
Geo?
God.
For
For eel.
Geel.
All right.
For meal.
I'll put G and B tier. I'll put G and B tier. I really hate the graphic they used for the letter H.
For that alone, I think it needs to be an A tier.
Why is it doing that face?
Yo,
I hate
yo.
it so much.
Sussy H.
Just for that alone, that belongs in doo-doo feces. Next up is the letter I. As in, I think this is a pretty good letter.
I think there's nothing wrong with the letter I.
There's nothing really stand out about the letter I either. Like, it makes two sounds, but that's because it's a vowel, you know?
Indubitably.
It's not like a C or a G where it's not a vowel but still makes multiple noises, you know?
Me, myself, and I.
Me, myself, and I and him are all the same guy.
Brim.
I'll put I and B tier because it's a perfectly acceptable letter, you know? There's just nothing too special about it. Next up is J. Blaze, I know you're biased against the letter J.
A
Now,
little bit.
personally, I'm fine with the
A
letter
little bit of
J.
Jaius.
A Jaius? A gene bias?
As the local Jimmy, I'm pretty okay with J.
So we've got two opposing ideologies here. We've got pro J and anti J.
You know what? As a pro J, I would like to represent my side in a calm and rational manner.
In
What's
a
your
court
opinion
of
on
law.
J, Blaze?
Fuck you.
I'll go. All right. I'm walking now. I am walking away. Play store sound effect. I walked out of the room.
Oh. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna be the oh Jesus Christ. I
Oh,
hate
it's me
this.
walking out of the room.
That's not you walking out of the room, that's you knocking on my door.
Yes, to get back in the room because I forgot it was locked.
Alright, fine. I'll let you in. It's okay.
So I re-enter the room and I walk over, slap Blaze, put J in SS Goku tier, and then leave again.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna
Objection.
as the neutral party, I will put J in B tier, halfway between SSS Goku and Doodoo Feces.
I say. That works.
Alright,
I agree with this statement.
next up is the letter K.
Doodoo feces tier already.
Alright, what is your reasoning, soldier?
There's literally nothing good about the letter K. It's in no cool words. You can't use it in a functional way, and there's so many letters that do its job better.
There's one letter that does its job equally as well as it does.
But
That's why
the
it's
letter.
bad.
Occasionally worse.
But K is so hard to write.
No, it's nice. It's easy. You
it's a-
just do
it's a-
line.
I was gonna say it's a vertical
V.
line and two diagonals.
That's why I'm bad at it, because I can't get the lines to match up. And then if I try, it turns into an H.
What? How?
How are you
Don't
writing
worry
a
about it,
K? How are you writing in a K that in a way that you could confuse it for the letter H? I want
Don't worry
to
about it, I'm
see
just-
your process.
I have really shaky hands and I'm dyslexic, okay? I'm trying my best here.
That's valid. I did not consider
That's
this
valid.
option. You know what? Cool. I don't
was
think
never
it's due to
actually taught how
feces
to
though.
program.
I don't think it
Fine,
is
B
either.
tier.
All right, well, we can put it in C tier. Our first C tier is K, ironically enough.
Ironically, L is goated. L is goated.
L is, yeah, L is triple
L is
S.
That was
goated.
SSS Goku for real.
Yeah,
EFL. What's that? What is that?
Elf.
Elf. No.
All right, cool.
Perfect.
Next up is the letter M. Now, I am biased to the letter M
In what way?
because my name starts with the letter M.
Fair enough.
Not
I
my
think
username
Neil-
or anything, but yeah.
I think
Wait.
the letter M is really cool.
Wait, you gotta
on
put it in
Wii.
Goku tier in front of the E.
In front of the... That doesn't work! It's not an I!
I know it's not,
Um,
but it's funny. Melf.
What are you Melf? My favorite type.
Clearly,
Melf.
Mel, you need during Christmas time, you need an elf costume, and you're a Melf.
yeah, that's true. That's what I should do, is I should just superimpose my face onto Buddy the Elf. Yeah.
Perfect, do it.
Alright, next up is... Yeah, so M...
Wait. Yeah. Melf.
Are we really doing this?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
I'm personally fine with it.
Next up is the letter N. No,
This is a dangerous letter. This is a
See, this
dangerous
is-
letter.
Don't.
This is mine.
it's too easy.
So if Cal was here, this would be the best bit ever, but he's not.
What
I know.
do you mean by that?
Well, he.
Because Cow's the only one of us that could get away with that joke, Blaze.
Ah,
That's why it's funny.
I see.
All right, my name starts with N. And
Okay.
personally, I hate the letter N.
I thought your name was Jimmy.
Well, my okay. don't tell anyone this, but my real name is not Jimmy.
Alright.
That's very funny.
Wait, did you actually believe my name was Jimmy?
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda did.
Like,
You
we
know
had no
what?
reason to not believe you.
It's my middle name. That's the
Oh,
bit.
okay. I see.
That's why I like Jimmy, because it just rolls right off the tongue next to my last name, my first name, which is Roman.
Ah,
Neat.
neat.
Roman cancel?
Yes, I can Roman cancel in real life.
No way.
So how are we feeling about the letter N?
I think it's a B tier, because like lowercase n is weird.
In what way is it? Well, I guess it is an upside down U. Yeah.
And U is so much cooler than N.
I like N. I like N.
I think it's B tier.
It's a fun letter.
We'll put it in B tier. Next up is O. As in, oh shit, it's the letter O.
Overpowered.
I mean, that is, yeah, it is OP. QRSTV.
Wait, why is like
I
they don't
don't,
like Q?
I
Why?
don't know why that's the letter Q. I'm gonna ignore it, alright?
Yes, why
I'm
is
so
Z gay?
confused.
Why is T normal and Z gay?
Because,
What do you mean?
what do you mean, why is it gay? Anyway,
isn't
the
it?
letter O.
Oh, that.
As in, oh, right, that's what we were talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, we
oh,
were talking. I
oh,
guess we
well,
got a little off
Charlize.
track, you know.
oh,
We got a little off track.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright.
Bit off topic.
I think the
I
letter
think-
O is fun. It's
I think it's on point, personally. Dead silence.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this in A tier and just move on with my life.
What am I missing out on?
Don't worry about it. You'll understand when you're older.
I don't want to.
Next up is the letter P. I think the
Flipping
letter
that.
I think the
Penis.
letter P is funny.
Penor.
I'm gonna put that in S tier.
Penal colony.
Next up is the letter Q, and no, I still don't understand why this is the letter Q.
For that alone, it should be an S tier.
Should it be? Let's get a zoom in on this graphic actually. Hold on. What the fuck?
I don't know what it is either.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring it over so chat can see it a little bit better. What the fuck is this? I don't get the connection between this and the letter Q. Anyway, moving right along. Footloose and fancy free. I think the letter Q, barring this graphic that they're using, is a fun letter. It's very, very rarely
What's that?
used. It's got a fun little swoosh in it that you get to draw. It's cute. I like the letter Q. That being said, this graphic is throwing me off.
Personally, the letter R is. It sure is.
I'm gonna put Q in A tier. This is cute. The letter R, yes. That sure is a letter that exists.
Yeah.
Rick,
It's for Rick rolling.
never gonna get.
Never gonna give you up.
We're no strangers to love.
I
Well,
am.
most of us, except for Mike. Y'all should watch Tom Cardy. He's fucking hysterical.
I have made the fucking clip.
Nice.
Well-
I like it.
It's B tier.
All right, so here is my thoughts on the letter R. What the fuck is this remix happening right now? I don't get.
What?
Anyway, the letter R, when written out like this in its uppercase format, is just a P with aspirations.
Yeah,
It's a P with a penis.
it's a P that wants to try walking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, apparently, is one of the most complicated letters in the entire English language.
How?
And in several other languages, because it makes so many different noises, but because we all associate it with the letter R, we don't even think about it.
I see.
Especially with like different accents and everything. So it's a very, very complex letter. So it's neat in that regard, but also the design of it is just P with a leg. A tier.
What is this remix?
It sure
This
is.
this remix kind of mid, to be honest.
S
Yeah.
goes in S tier.
It's just not good.
I think we can all agree on S being an S tier. Next up is the letter T.
As someone with multiple T's in all of their names, this is the worst letter ever, period.
I do want to hear your reasoning on this.
Alright. All of the bad things in the world
Yeah?
come from T.
Name a few of them.
For example, the
Mhm.
British. That's a very bad thing that came from T.
Yeah.
I see what you're getting at. However, I'm going to just clarify this with I have several British friends and I really hope they don't think I think lesser of them for being British.
Oh, I
Because I certainly don't. I have a deep appreciation for the Brits. I just don't like the history of colonialism and everything. That's where I draw the line.
I
Yeah.
think another great example of a bad thing that starts with T is titanium.
Titanium, like the pop song?
Yes, and the metal.
Cause like, listen, Titanium is only bad because I'm mad that I can't hit that high note. Oh my god. There's a fucking
Oh, hey.
show that they've got at Universal Studios where it's like a bunch of a cappella artists doing different pop songs, and one of the songs they do is Titanium, and oh my god, a lot of times they cannot hit that high note and it sounds so bad.
Nothing you can really do about it, though. I mean, you
It's
have to get up there.
yeah, it's a difficult note to I am Titanium. I can't do it. Also, I'm not warmed up in the slightest, so
See, I never did the voice thing. I was always the band child.
yeah, I did chorus for a year, and I was the best one in my class. If that tells you how bad my class was.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
No, that's unfair to
course.
say. That's unfair to say. I was not the best in the class. I was the best in my section of the class. If that tells you how bad my
what
section
did you
was.
play?
Bass.
That's yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, I was
Um,
gonna make fun of you for being a chorus kid, but you play bass, which is basically a band instrument.
No, that was so funny because there was one day where I called out sick, and the next day I came back, and all of the other kids in the bass section were like, "Where were you yesterday? We sucked."
No way. Who would have thought?
Anyway, the letter T.
T is for trans rights.
T is for trans rights.
And for trans
And
wrongs.
for trains.
I think that trans people should be allowed to do whatever they want. This is a joke. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
I think trans people
I
should
think
be allowed
trans
to
people
break
should
the
be
law
above the law.
for legal reasons. This is a joke.
Yeah.
Literally
Um,
the same path of thought.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, depending on where you live, being trans is breaking the laws.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, moving right along.
In which case, it is base to do that.
I'm gonna put
And
this
if you
in-
want to come at me, bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
turn up.
yeah.
Some would say that we were on the same train of thought.
Why is... But Dort...
but do a court, because remember that's supposed to be a Q.
I don't count it. We're ignoring it.
All right,
Oh,
next
It's
up.
not real.
Fish.
Hello, see?
Hey,
Oh,
hey, how's it
Hi.
going?
hey, I can stick around for a couple minutes because my DM is running late.
Ah, cool.
So I
We
thought I'd
are...
There you go.
Are
Now
you
you're
guys-
now you're on stream. Hold on.
Hello.
We are being the funny.
I'm also gonna turn that off since I got people covered it now. Yeah, we're currently ranking letters of the alphabet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna
Why-
Do you have,
quickly
Look at our
turn.
tears.
Also gonna
what's your
quickly.
opinion on MILF?
Ah.
You're welcome.
C is in doo-doo feces.
Okay. I didn't put it there. I was trying to advocate for the letter C, and these two are like, no, bad letter.
Because it is a bad
Why?
letter.
There's better letters that fill its roles better. K and S. K should be higher, actually.
I'm just saying, if those
Honestly.
spelling reforms wouldn't work out the way you guys think it would.
No, it wouldn't. But like,
Well, fish, you should have been there. There was a
like,
a large.
are you gonna
debate
say
on
that our
K.
spelling reforms in America were good to begin with?
In fairness, it's also the English language, and any spelling reform would fuck it up even further than it already is.
It's always been fucked.
Yeah.
It will never not be fucked.
Anyway,
Another-
Unfuck the letters, Batman.
Attempt to unfuck it, and even if it fails, it's not like it makes it any worse.
I think we should all go back to Latin as a standard.
No,
Latin's funny.
I think we should all speak.
I don't want to accidentally summon a demon in casual conversation.
I think we should all speak Shriwook from here on out. You know. Anyway, next up is the letter U.
You is. You know what, Blaze? What do you think about you?
What do I think about OU?
Because you are pretty cool.
Aww.
I don't know whether to say it should die in a ditch or if it's fine. I don't know.
You do?
Depends on the generation, to be honest.
C tier.
Oh, you got it.
See-
No, sorry, it took me a second.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah. OU is strange.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Here we go. Anyway, I think it's a pretty alright letter. I don't think it's C tier. I think it's above that.
Can you play devil's advocate for the letter U then?
All right, so the letter U is in cool ass words like utopia and uranium, and
But
it's
all
also I'm a
those
little
things
biased
are
because
bad.
it's the one highlighted letter in my logo.
Yeah.
But all those words are bad, other than turnip.
Silence, brand.
Yeah, brand.
Jesus Christ! All right.
Can you believe you're
Undertale?
advertising? This isn't
No
even
way.
the end of the stream.
What
Wait, turn up advertise. That means the stream's over, people.
are we talking about? What's going on?
You advertised your stream. You mentioned your name. You rolled the credits.
Oh, I see.
Shut the thing.
Anyway, um,
Oh, I do have some new soundboard things that I put onto my own personal server soundboard.
Mhm.
nice.
Have this.
Sorry, I'm allergic
Taken
to
down by a gamer,
Tomfoolery.
taken down by a gamer.
No!
I
I
was
also
once
have
taken
this.
down by a gamer.
Yeah, that's Troy Baker. I also have this.
It doesn't even play the laugh.
No.
All right then. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna put it in B tier and be fine. V is the next.
Mm, got any takes on V? Because I really don't.
The Mungus.
It's a really good game when you write it out 6 times in a row.
What?
It's
There's
an
a,
important part of Versus.
yeah, there's a game called V 6 times in a row, and when you with the way it's written out is literally you write the letter V 6 times, so it's V V V V V V. But the way to say it is V 6 times in a row. It's a really good video game.
Interesting.
It's about
So
flipping
apologies
gravity.
if you hear munching noises. I'm currently eating.
Don't worry about it. Are you kidding? I'm literally made of food. You're fine.
Yeah, after cooking a
Cannibal.
turnip. One of these days when I get my hands on a turnip, I'm just gonna send you a picture of me boiling one out of spite.
No, I want you to send me a picture of you grabbing it by the stalk like it's like you're choking it to death.
I'm gonna like shake it violently in my hand.
Anyway, V is a cool letter because it's pointy and I like that. Also, when you write consummate V's, you can add detail to your drawing of Trogdor the Burninator.
What?
That's a joke only I'm gonna get because I'm fucking 80,000 years old apparently.
Yeah.
What?
Ancient boomer.
It's a Homestar Runner reference for my Homestar fans in the back.
Oh, and it's just like one dude stands up and starts clapping.
Yeah, he stands up and he goes, "Onion bombs, let's fucking go!" That's another Homestar Runner reference for my Homestar Runner fans in the back. Yeah, I see you. The Homestar Runner fandom is dying. Reblog if you're a true runner.
The only thing I know about Homestar Runner is the Labor Day song.
Today Day is a Labor Day. I fucking love that video so much.
I thought you were gonna say if you were a real Homer.
Real
Homer J.
homie.
Simpson?
Homie. Anyway. V. B tier?
V for Vendetta.
I was about to say Vendetta.
Wait, no. But after. Okay, yeah, go B.
B tier,
Okay.
okay.
Alright, turn up. Can you attempt to pronounce B tier?
B tier.
No, like the letters in it.
Oh. Gijnov.
No?
Gijnov sounds like a Russian insult.
It does.
It's my favorite
If
word.
we
now.
accidentally say anything offensive in another language, we apologize in advance.
I don't. If I manage to say,
It depends on what I say and in what language. Next up is W, which is a lie, because that is not a W, that is a double V.
Yeah,
I think,
I think
W
it's
is B tier.
lying should
Ain't
land
that
in the
the
doodoo
smart guy
feces
from
tier,
Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
but it's very important.
Shut up. I heard that. Shut up.
It's a
I
very
wasn't allowed to
important
watch that show
letter,
as a kid.
but it
You were
lies
allowed
to
watch
us.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
I was not allowed to watch Ed, Ed, and Eddie as a kid.
I wasn't allowed to watch most
there a
things
reason?
as a kid.
Yeah, it was
Dead ass, Ed boy.
the 3 big ones on Cartoon Network that I wasn't allowed to watch were Ed, Ed, and Eddie, Billy and Mandy, and Regular Show.
So all the good
What
content
were
from
the
your
reasons
generation.
behind
Hey.
them?
I was allowed to watch Adventure Time. My parents didn't
Uh-huh.
like it, but I was allowed to watch Adventure Time.
What did your parents like?
Not Billy and Mandy.
Why?
Because I don't know, something about death, I guess, being a character in that show.
I become
Oh, were
death.
they like religious?
Well, they used to be. They
And then the
grew
Fire
out of that
Nation
phase.
attacked.
And then that was a show
Sounded
that
so
they
forlorn.
that was a show that they actually loved was
They like
Avatar.
Airbender?
Yeah.
That's based.
I mean,
doesn't
my family was religious, and they still are. They just kind of calmed down
yeah.
about, you know.
What's with families and having one child and becoming the fucking bee's knees of Jesus?
Yo, that was
In fairness, they were
my
like that
family, but with two
before me.
kids.
Anyway, W. I see this as an absolute W.
Yeah.
This is a
No, I
W.
know that needs to go as an SSS Goku. I have reasons, but yes, put it there.
Hold on.
Now it's a
Yes.
MILF book.
Now it's
Well-
wealth.
MILF.
Wealth.
Well,
When would elf like fuck?
Next up is X, which I want to
X
put in
game.
doo-doo feces for personal reasons.
What's your thing against elf?
Fair.
X ruined math for me.
Melon Usk.
I think X needs a new tier dedicated to how bad it is.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Melon Usk is a bitch ass motherfucker.
It's true. Oh, it's Smooth McGroove that's playing. Nice.
I think X is the reason that I'm failing in high school.
Agreed.
Nothing.
You don't even listen to.
There we go. Cool. Next up is the letter Y.
Why? I don't know.
Man. If only life had given me another X instead of
Yeah.
a Y.
You know how many times I've made that joke?
Yeah.
That's quite literally how I described being trans to my uncle was, yeah, I want you to imagine God ran out of X chromosomes and had to make do.
Yeah.
Did he understand it when you after that?
No. Anyway,
Why is like C tier?
yeah, it's fine. Oh, that's so close to being...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. I
Hold
think we
on.
need to move
No, I'm kidding,
S
I'm kidding.
down to C.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, keep yourself safe.
Kentucky.
Yeah. Last up is Z, or Z for my folks in literally any other country.
Which is a bad thing, and they should not be there.
Hey, some of them are from Canada, it's fine.
Canada isn't a good place.
It's a better place than America.
Well, that's true, but also shut the fuck up.
Anyway, Z.
I think it's an A tier.
I think it's the best
Wish I
Dragon
was
Ball series.
catching them right now.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Shut up. Shut.
Oh.
Shut. No. Doo-doo feces tier for that joke.
Listen, that was a funny joke. All right.
It was not funny.
That was a
I'm
very
not
fun-
laughing.
I have nothing if I don't have bad jokes. Let me have this.
No, I'm not.
I'm nothing.
All you do is steal my jokes, so now you don't get no jokes.
I don't just steal your jokes. I steal everybody's jokes, and also my own.
But like, you steal my jokes when I'm there.
Yeah, I do that for everyone. I steal everybody's joke equally.
All right.
Um,
So you're the police. I see how it is.
who the fuck told you?
You're a Fed. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, God, could you imagine?
Turnip.
Yeah.
I could not imagine you as a Fed.
That's because I couldn't be one. Anyway, I'll just put it in B tier and we'll be done with it.
No, you could work for the NSA.
No, I really couldn't.
I know some transgender people in the NSA. They just don't admit it.
Yeah, no, well, that's true, but also I
That's a
agreed too much
problem.
with Snowden to work for the NSA.
Oh, fair enough.
Anyway, there you go. There's our letter tier list. From the bottom to the top, we have in X gon' give it to you tier, X. In doo-doo feces tier, we have C and H. I'm sorry, Colleen.
Pardon?
Cause C's in doo-doo feces.
Uh,
Nothing I could do about it. I tried.
okay.
In
You
C,
failed.
That. I actually have to get going because we're
Ah,
starting
okay.
the session soon.
I see.
Well,
Why fish?
No.
Rest in peace. Now she's gonna go play D&D, I think, which is fun. So, in C tier we
Rest
have
in pizza.
K and Y. In B tier we have G, I, J, N, U, V, and Z.
Or
In-
some would say Genevs.
Gijnovs, yeah.
Gizmos.
Which does sound like a Russian slur, yeah. In A tier, we have B, D, O, R, Q, R, and T. So Bidort with a silent Q.
Apps.
In S tier, we have A, P, and S. And then in SSS Goku, we have M, W, E, L, and F.
Or mouse.
Wealth. Yes.
Mouse.
All right, so that's that. We did a tier list.
Yeah!
It only took
Ooh,
us
seems over.
45 minutes to do the letter tier list.
I've cast the lethal spell.
Now,
It hurts. Please help.
I can't.
I have casted testicular torsion.
No, why?
Damn, that's crazy.
Like, do that
Alright.
to somebody who doesn't need them.
All right. Now, I have 2 other tier lists that I have prepared for tonight.
Is it
Okay.
Pokemon type tier list?
Oh, yeah. 3 other tier lists I have prepared for us tonight. Hold on, let me find the Pokemon one.
We should Pokemon one we should do now because we should probably wait for Cal for some of the other ones.
Yes.
No, we should wait for Cal for the Pokemon, because Pokemon's Cal's thing, isn't it?
It's one
Well-
of Cal's things, but I recommended this one.
Yep.
Oh.
So hold on.
There we go.
I forgot to bookmark this one, so
Too
I'm like,
many types. No. Wait, can we do that? Can we do
I-
that version, please?
Too many types
Please.
would be so.
Please,
Please,
no.
please do the too
Well-
many
Can we
types.
go back
Here-
and do too many types?
hear me out. We'll do that one after this one.
All right.
So we'll do
Okay,
we'll
yeah.
we'll do base game types, and then we'll do too many types.
What's the other types that you have? I mean, the other list you have ready.
Oh, so I had a couple others. One of them is a tier list for Nintendo franchises and series, which is actually a pretty extensive one.
I'm going to be pushing constantly for Pikmin to be an SSS Goku.
That would
Because it is
be-
SSS Goku.
It is.
Listen,
Yeah,
now that
I
I-
agree.
Listen, now that I finally played the Pikmin 4 demo, I can agree with that.
Yeah. I'm
But-
sorry I
but
kept
this is-
harassing you about it, but like, you see why I'm so hyped about that series, right?
No, I get it. I get it now.
Fox and Utopia. Just put them in S tier already. 'cause that's
Well,
where they belong.
we'll get there. We'll get there. Patience, young Padawan.
I'm just
Um,
bad at getting people to actually try the things I like.
Anyway, Pokemon types. We're gonna start out with Bug type.
Bug is SSS
SSS Goku.
I
It's
I
nothing
love
wrong with
Bug
it.
type.
Here's
Love
the thing.
bugs.
Bug type has grown on me for sure. I mean, my lead in my current competitive team is a Bug type, so
You know, if Cal
they've
was
definitely
here,
grown on
he'd
me.
say it's SSS Goku.
That's true. That's true. He would.
Yeah.
Next up is Electric type.
It just
B-tier.
needs buffs. I just wish I wish Bug was a better type,
I think.
like mechanically.
Yeah, that's true.
Why does Fairy resist it?
What, have you never seen a fairy? They always resist bugs.
Yeah.
It had 6 other resists.
Just
though.
look at Disney World. That place is full of fairies, and they have some of the best pest protection in the entire state.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Now, Electric is Pikachu type.
yes, Electric is overrated as fuck.
I like it. I think it's a bit boring though.
Yeah,
Electric bugs
In
is
some
pretty
parts.
cool.
there are some really
I'm never.
there are
yeah.
some really good Pokemon in Electric type. I fucking love the
Electivire.
Luxray line. Yeah,
Electivire.
Electivire's. You know,
I love Electivire.
we can all have our opinions. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna shit
Wow.
on Electivire. I'm not gonna shit on
Damn.
Electivire. I'm kidding. I just don't like Electivire that much.
And I come up with
Um,
words. I see how it is.
No, but I love the Luxray line, and I love a lot of the Pikachu clones, like especially Dedenne. I fucking adore Dedenne.
I feel like a lot of the Pikachu clones I couldn't really care much about. I do like the Palmy line. However, I wish it was a 2-stage where it was just the baby and the final.
and the fully grown one, yeah.
Yeah.
I do also quite like Morpeko as well, because I think
It should have an evolution. Like my main problem with all of the Pika clones is they just make them Pikachu. They don't give them anything to do outside of being a Pika clone.
Well,
Like
that's-
they don't evolve.
Well, that's
And
what
I have problems
that's
with that.
what I like about Morpeko though, is because it's got that whole form change thing going for it.
Yeah.
And then also it's the Danganronpa Pokemon, and I think that's funny.
God damn it.
I was waiting for it.
Anyway, B tier.
Yeah,
Um,
I love fire type.
Fire type is a cool type. I'm not going to deny that. Again, a lot of really neat Pokemon. I think my favorite fire type is probably Delphox.
Fair.
Because I do love me
I have a lot.
Fire Mage.
I love Hisuian Typhlosion.
I love Hisuian Typhlosion, and I also love Hisuian Arcanine and Growlithe.
Yeah.
Those two are fucking adorable, and I love them. Fire type's good. Fire type is an S tier. Grass type. Now, I am completely biased. I myself am a grass type. Also, I usually pick grass starters in each of the games. Bulbasaur, my beloved.
Water gaming.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, I think there are a lot of really fun grass types, like Oddish, and Lombre. Please, someone else say something.
I'm not speaking. I don't know why. I like grass types, but Torterra?
Torterra is another good one. Not my favorite of the Gen 4 starters, but definitely a good one.
I like all three of the Gen 4 starters about equally.
I'm gonna put it in S tier. It's a good one.
Can we do water now, specifically because of the core?
There you go.
I want to talk about that because I have very strong opinions about water. It is far too good for its own good. I think.
It's also
It needs.
It's also
water's
the
also really good.
it's also the most like the type with the most Pokemon, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
It's-
and half of them are boring.
Most of them are fish. Yes.
Fish are cool.
Some of them are, but like then you have things like Lumineon.
Magikarp.
Yeah, but it's funny. You
Yeah.
have cool fish, funny fish, or just decent fish.
I feel like they waste a lot of the potential that they try with a lot of the Fishmon, or like a lot of the water types. Also, Scald exists, which instantly lowers it down a tier. Because
I
not
think
only did
that's
they...
racist.
I hate Scald. I hate Scald.
You're
Um,
racist.
Scald deserves to burn in hell for
That
his
is
crimes.
Such a
That's exactly what
racially
Skull
motivated
does,
statement.
Blaze. He's
Exactly, that's why!
Um,
Much like all the Pokemon that it is fucking annoyed the shit out of, it deserves to burn in hell.
yeah. I'm gonna put that in A tier because it's got a lot of really good mons in it too. I don't wanna deny that. But also, yeah, there's a lot of excess in the water
This-
type.
Like, they could trim the fat a bit. It also comes the baggage of, hey, why is almost every water location in Pokemon boring? Like half the water locations are boring. They just make them open ocean,
Yeah.
Well,
especially
you don't
Hoenn.
Well, Blaze, you
7.8
don't
out
like
of 10.
water, so that's not a fair statement. You're afraid you're gonna drown in Pokemon.
No, it's not that. It's just that like instead of doing actually interesting things with a lot of their water locations, they just make it open ocean and call it a day.
Because it's hard to make interesting ocean environments.
Especially when you can only stay on the surface. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Next up is normal type.
I think the best one at doing that was probably fucking Legends. Legends did that pretty well.
Yeah.
But like
I
yeah,
think
normal type is underrated.
Normal type
Normal
is
type
underrated.
A tier.
Yeah. I like normal type.
Rock
Yeah.
is triple S Goku.
Yeah.
Stealth Rock.
My big issue is I always confuse rock and ground type.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because you're racially inept about the rocks.
I like ground more than rock because rock has committed war crimes to me personally, and I tire
I
of
love
it.
rock.
Just say you don't like
I-
stealth rock.
I don't like Stealth Rock. That is a major point. I think without Stealth Rock, I would like rock types a lot more. And it's not even the rock type's fault inherently. It's just
That one move.
dumbass game mechanics.
Yeah, no, it's for me, I always when I say I confuse rock and ground types, it's always I'll come up on a Pokemon that is either rock or ground, and I'll be like, oh shit, which one is this again? I always find myself having to look up which one it is. And then also same with their weaknesses and everything, is I always forget what they are.
My thoughts on the matter is over-centralizing game mechanics are bad.
Yeah. I'll put Rocket in
Close.
B tier.
Dark type is C tier. Actually, due to fuses.
You don't like Dark type?
Dude, name a single good dark type.
Bisharp, Zoroark.
Yeah, if you're like an edgy 12-year-old, that's pretty cool.
Listen, I am an edgy 12-year-old at heart. All right.
And that's why your opinion is mid and not included.
All right. Listen. At least I didn't say Darkrai.
You just did. So, due to fuses.
Shut up. But no, seriously, my Bisharp is my favorite Pokemon, and I fucking love Dark type mostly because of Bisharp. Also, Umbreon.
I don't like any of the evolutions anymore.
You don't like the evolutions?
The internet's ruined them for me.
Well-
I'm tired of people wanting to have sex with a dog with a fishtail.
Well, that's your fault for going on the internet.
It's
I'm gonna
true,
victim
but
blame.
What?
Anyway, A tier.
I mean, it's like a B tier.
Listen, I wanted to put it in S tier. A tier is a compromise, alright?
Yeah.
Fairy
Fairy
type.
is
Fairy type, I am of two minds on. Gen 6 fairy types, like a lot of the new ones were kind of shitters, to be honest.
All the fairy types look really pretty, though.
I like more of the recent ones. Like, every gen after 6 has been much better at introducing good fairy types.
Yeah.
But, like,
Listen, Fairy type has both Sylveon and Mimikyu.
yeah, Sylveon's one of the few exceptions of the shitters from Gen 6, in my opinion. Like, a lot of the type changes were good.
What do you mean? Are you telling me that you don't like Klefki?
I'm not a big fan of Aromatisse, mostly because of how much it pissed me off. Because we get a Plague Doctor based Mon. It's Aromatisse.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's funny. Listen, okay, here's the thing is I like the fairy type in concept. And it does have
I do
really
too.
good Pokemon like Sylveon and Mimikyu and Alcremie and, you know,
Yeah.
and Ribombee and, you know, but like I don't know, man. So there are some fairy types where I'm like, did you really have to make this a fairy type? Like, I still
I
don't
think
understand.
the food Mons being fairy kind of works.
I get that. That's not what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about why the fuck is Granbull a fairy type?
I think that's actually because it's in the fairy egg group, and I believe its species is literally the fairy Pokemon.
I'm looking at this real quick. I'm checking that. Why the fuck is it called
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
pit bull. Why is it a fairy type?
Read its dex entries.
It is timid in spite of its
baby.
looks. If it becomes enraged, however, it will strike with its huge fangs. I'm looking at Granbull. Are you looking at Snubbull?
Granbull. I'm looking at Granbull. It is timid and easily spooked. It's a little guy.
Anyway. S tier. Because it does have some really good Pokemon, several of which are
Yeah.
among my favorites.
I just wish it wasn't over centralizing.
Yeah.
I mean, it did prevent dragons from being over centralizing, but I think it did it too well.
Yeah. Next up is flying. And I'm gonna preface this with I think flying has a similar issue that water type does, in that there
Yeah.
are too many fucking birds. I
Too
get
many birds. Not a lot of them are interesting. Oh god, the shitters in Gen 9. Fucking. We did not need Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly is just. They could have just made it a regional chat-on.
Yeah.
It's just a regional chat-on.
When I first saw Squawkabilly, I was like, "Are you sure this is a new one? I feel like I've seen this one before." You know.
Yeah.
And I was probably thinking of Oricorio, but
Oricorio is a better Pokemon because it actually does interesting things with its colors and isn't just randomly colored for no fucking reason.
yeah. That being said, Corviknight.
Corviknight is
Love
great.
Corviknight.
I love Corviknight aesthetically. It's just Skarmory too, and I kind of wish it was more than that.
No, here's the thing: is I'm glad it's Skarmory too, because I kind of hate Skarmory. I'm not gonna lie.
I love Skarmory, which is why I'm sad. I like Skarmory.
Yeah, but now I have an option that's not Skarmory.
Yeah.
So, anyway, but yeah, I think flying types have a similar issue
Yeah,
to water
so
types.
probably same as water.
Yep.
There's not really any bad types, I'd say.
Ground.
I like ground. Gliscor.
Ground
Yeah.
has the same issue as rock.
Yeah.
In that I
I'd say
confuse
so.
the two of them all the time, every day.
If you think about ground and rock types every day,
No. Only when I'm playing Pokemon, which is pretty close to every day right at the moment, actually. I'm trying to finish my team.
Pocket Monster.
Here's the thing: is there's a lot of really good ground types, and then there's a lot of ones that I just kind of forget exist.
like give me an example of a Pokemon you forget exists.
All right, hold on. Let me look them up because I forgot they existed. Numel.
I love Normal.
Well, here's the thing: is
guy. It's a little dumbass.
yeah, it's a little guy, but also like I don't know. I just kind of forget that Baltoy is another one. Baltoy and Claydol.
I have nostalgia for Baltoy.
Well, that's great.
But yeah.
Drillbur,
But we also have some of the best
Excadrill,
boys.
Palpitoad.
You know what we have though?
Yeah,
Clodsire. Your opinion is invalid.
that is true. That is true. That does bump it up to S tier.
Yeah. Similarly, Poison also has Clodsire.
That is true. That does
But
bump it up to
let's
S
talk
tier.
about Poison a little bit.
Okay,
at
okay.
least. Yeah.
Yeah, the poison for
I
Cusco.
do agree. I think Poison is also a very underrated type.
It's super neat. There's a
I-
lot of really good mons in there.
I just wish half of the fucking decks in Gen 1 wasn't Poison.
Yeah, that is a little strange.
Okay, for reference, as of Gen 9, Gen 1 comprises 1/3 of all poison types.
So I'm looking at this right now. I'm just gonna read off all of the Gen 1 poison types real quick. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Ekans, Arbok, Nidoran, Nidorina, Nidoqueen, Nidoran Male, Nidorino, Nidoking, Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Venonat, Venomoth, Bellsprout, Weepinbell, Victreebel, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Grimer, Muck, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Coughing, and Wheezing.
Yeah,
First of all, why the fuck are Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar poison type?
they're poison cloud. They're clouds of toxic smoke.
So are
That's
Coughing and Wheezing.
But they're also ghosts.
Anyway. But poison, yeah, overall good type. S tier.
Yeah. It has some golden mons.
Next up is Steel type.
I have strong opinions about Steel because it is simultaneously one of my absolute favorite types, but also my most hated type in the game.
Listen, it's another one where I love Steel type. There's a lot of really good mons in Steel type.
I love the Pokemon, I hate its gameplay.
Yeah.
Its gameplay just makes other types less fun.
Yeah.
Especially as of Gen 9, where you can Terra anything into Steel.
Yeah, it's really because it's got so many resistances, and I get why that is, but also
It's
like
still yeah. They've removed 2, and it still resists 10 fucking types.
yeah. Uh,
lost 2 in Gen 6.
right at the moment, it is resistant against normal, flying, poison, rock, bug, steel, grass, psychic, ice, dragon, and fairy.
I think it shouldn't resist Psychic, really.
It should-
doesn't need to resist Psychic.
Here's the thing: is I get the reasoning
Or
for
ice.
that. I get the reasoning for psychic resistance.
Why?
Still bad though. So the way I think about it is, you know how in the X-Men, how Magneto wears that helmet specifically to keep Professor X from reading his mind?
If that's all... Like, I get, like, tinfoil hats and shit, but, like... Man! At the same time, Psychic, like, telekinetics? Are you
Yeah.
gonna tell me a telekinetic wouldn't just like, I've seen what telekinetics do in series. Telekinetics just crumple metal with their fucking mind. On
Yeah.
contact.
Anyway, Steel.
I think...
good Pokemon, Good Pokemon, bad
good
gameplay.
Pokemon, bad gameplay.
Yeah.
Dragon. Please stop giving us dragon pseudo-legendaries. Give us more non-pseudo-legendary dragons, please. Like, you're allowed to do other things than just pseudo-legendary dragons, you know?
Okay, one of my favorite non-pseudo-legendary dragon types. Actually, I think just genuinely my favorite dragon type that's not a pseudo-legendary. And super underrated is Dragalge.
I see. I saw that and I was like, you're gonna say Dragalge.
I love Dragalge's design.
Yeah.
I think it's super cool. It's a poison type as well.
Yeah.
A very underrated Pokemon in my opinion. Also,
I
Skrelth
just think
as
it has a
well.
weird stat spread.
It is weird. I also love Drampa.
Yeah, Dragon's
Dramp-
cool.
Drampa's fucking awesome, and I love Drampa. Yeah.
I just want an early game Dragon Gym leader. That'd be fun. I feel like a lot of types suffer gameplay wise due to them constantly forcing their niche. Like, yes, late game Dragon, late game Ice. They're not allowed to be any other point in the game.
Yeah.
It just gets stale, you know?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah.
I want them to do new things.
I will go ahead and put Dragon in, because it's one of those things that it's like, yeah, I like the concept, but the actual execution of the type itself is eh.
Yeah, I feel like they always do the same concept. And, like, I like the idea of dragons going from weak to very fucking strong.
Yeah.
They don't need to be pseudo-legendaries to do that. Haxorus is a really good example of that. It's not a pseudo. It feels like one, but it isn't.
Yeah.
You can do the cool dragon concept without making them a base 600 stat Pokemon.
Also, I do want to point out that at least 2 dragon types are crimes against nature.
Which ones?
Those being Dracozolt and Dracovish.
Oh yeah, true. I feel so bad for them. Also, Mr. Fish did destroy the entire meta last gen, which was very funny.
Yeah. Next up is fighting types, and boy howdy am I biased against fighting types.
I think fighting types are okay. I also kind of think they're a little boring.
Yeah.
Some of them are great, but like some of them are fucking boring. Like, I don't really feel anything for the Machamp line, which is a controversial opinion, but like,
I don't particularly like it that much either. There are some good fighting types. I will admit that much, but
I actually really do like the Mankey line now. I think Annihilate really did help me enjoy them as Pokemon.
yeah. But here's the thing for that for me is Annihilate didn't make me appreciate the rest of that line. I just think Annihilate by itself is cool, you know?
It's just the fact that I got to use a Mankey throughout my playthrough because I had it from the start.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because
fair enough.
I had heard, hey, you should probably use a Mankey, because apparently it evolves again. And like, fucking sure, I'll use one to try it out.
All right. So In that case, I'll just put that in C tier because
Yeah.
it's okay for me personally. It's like I said, two of my favorite types are Dark and Steel, both of which are weak
Yeah.
to fighting.
Yeah.
So I just have a-
Ghost. I
just
fucking
have a
love
bias.
Ghost.
Ghost.
I fucking love Ghost.
Ghost is a neat type.
Goku.
That being said,
Goku.
criminally underrated in terms of just
Go.
how many Pokemon have been put in it, right? Um,
In terms of rating, like overall, Ghost is fucking insane. Actually, Ghost is probably the best offensive type in the game.
oh yeah, sure, but the amount of Pokemon that are a Ghost type is
Yeah.
kind of sad.
It's 84, but that is still under par.
Yeah, 84 out of what is it? Over 1,000 now.
That's nearly 100 out of 1,000. That's like a tenth, which is pretty big.
But it's not quite a tenth, is the thing.
Let me see. How many fairy types are there now? 73.
Next up is Ice.
I love ice types. God, they fucking suck. God, I wish an ice type was actually valuable on your team and not just ice moves.
Mm-hmm.
I love ice types. Please make them actually worth a damn so people just don't run Ice Beam instead of running an ice type.
Just Terra into Ice Beam now, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want the stat, you don't even have to put an Ice type on your team anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, as long as you had a water type, you didn't need one anyway.
That's true. Let's take a look at
And-
Ice types real quick. See, this is another interesting case where it's there are some Pokemon that I really like, and then you
Oh
know,
my god, you want to talk about criminally underrated?
yeah.
Ice has 65 Pokemon.
In fairness, Ice does have another one of my favorite Pokemon, which is, of course, Snom.
I love Alolan Ninetales. I
Alolan-
love so many of the ice types, but fucking hell, dude! Why are there so little?
Yeah, it's kind of criminal.
I love Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao is so good.
I still haven't unlocked those guys yet. I haven't gotten around to it. It's not that I don't want to, I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah. Please do, because I want to talk about Chien-Pao more. I love it so much.
Anyway, I'll put that in B tier because, you know,
I want it to be an A.
well, I would put it in A if there were more ice types.
Yeah.
And then,
I also think they
Oh.
keep fucking up on making too many defensive ice types when, you know, you make a type that has no resists and you make defensive Pokemon for it. What?
Mhm. Yeah, that is kind of fucked.
It feels like the opposite of the dragon problem, where dragon doesn't innovate enough. Ice has the opposite problem where they're actively innovating against its strengths
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
Anyway, we have one type left to do, and that's Psychic type, baby.
Psychic.
This
What to
is
say about Psychic?
I quite like psychic types.
I like a lot of the Psychic types, I just think some of them have issues.
Well, I mean, let's face it, that could be said for all types.
Yeah.
We have been saying that for pretty much every type.
Yeah. I think it's currently underpowered, to be honest. Psychic doesn't feel as strong as it really should be anymore. Like, it went from the divine terror of first generation to kind of boring. Looking at its type chart,
Yeah.
it's only super effective on 2 types, and those 2 types are fighting and poison, both of which are, yeah.
And then it's only resistant to fighting and psychic, yeah.
Yeah. It's not a very good type, offensively or defensively.
C tier.
Yeah.
Cool. There it is. There's
now
our
it's
Pokemon
time for
ty-
chaos.
Jesus Christ,
Are you
alright.
ready?
No.
Are you ready for pain? So we know nothing about this type chart. But let's talk about too many types.
Christ.
So
Hold on. Give me a second to get this one ready.
one second. One second. Let me go on to his channel to grab the fucking type chart so we can look at this abomination.
Here we
Gun is
go. All right, so in
Ohio
order,
type.
in order, we have ancient, angie, baby, bad, ball, bean, boomer, boring, bug, crab, dance, dark, D's nuts, dragon, dream, electric, emerald, fairy, fight, fire, fluffy, flying, friend, furry, gamer, what the fuck?
Gender.
Gender, ghost, grass,
Goku tier that
ground,
immediately, by the way.
gun, guys, ice, left wing, liquid, little, magic, monkey, normal, normal
two.
2, Ohio, OU, Pikachu, poison, prime, psychic, Uno reverse, right wing, rock, sans undertale, sharp, silly, smash, song, space, steel, stinky, sus, type, ugly, vibe, water, and zoomer.
All right, so gun, space, and sands are SSS Goku.
Yeah, I don't think I can disagree with that. So
Yeah, put gender in SSS Goku as well.
yep. Gender.
Ohio.
Sans,
Where do we put Ohio?
Ohio
Ohio.
deserves his own tier.
Yeah. actually-
yeah, Ohio tier. You're
oh
right.
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
You
Hold on.
fucking.
Oh fuck! I
Oh
fucked it
no!
up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I
You
fucked
broke
it up.
it.
You're fucking it up still.
There we go.
Oh,
I,
fucking.
I fixed it. Oh fuck it!
Oh fuck it.
All right.
Hold on, where's the soundboard?
Hold
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There you go.
What is gun type super effective on? I need to know.
All right. There
So
we go.
Gender
offensively,
in Ohio.
Ohio is super effective on normal. By the
Jesus.
way,
What about normal too?
normal 2 is super effective on normal.
All right. I think we said space also goes in Triple S Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ohio is. Oh no, Ohio is super effective on poison. Oh no, I get that joke.
What's type super effective
Type
against?
do basically whenever you have type, you double type interactions.
Oh,
Interesting.
Also, mystery or there's one type that's not listed here. Emerald type.
No, it's here.
no, it's right there.
Wait, oh there it is. Good. Emerald is here.
I did literally say
Emerald,
that one. Yeah.
if I recall correctly, resists all types. Just straight up, and it's exclusive to, I believe it is exclusive to Rayquaza and Type Null, which also has the type.
Gotcha.
Well,
Gotcha.
not Type Null, Silvally. Yeah. So, type Emerald means you 4 times resist every type in the game.
Damn, that's a lot of earthquakes to kill.
Oh, I think we should also go ahead and put Crab in Triple S.
What about Sus?
Crab should be Ohio tier.
What do you mean? There's literally a Sus type Elite 4 member! There's an Among Us!
Crabs are in Ohio.
You're right.
Oh, you know what? Crab does go in Ohio tier.
I think bad should go.
Oh,
in
wait,
this tier.
right. Yeah, you don't like Among Us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as many jokes as I make about Among Us, I fucking hate Among Us so much.
Such a boring
Fair.
game.
I
Um,
like the game, but I understand
Mon-
you have explained why you do not, and I completely get it.
Yeah.
Monkey is S tier.
Monkey is S tier. Where's Monkey? Monkey is S tier.
OU type is weak to ground.
All right,
What
sure.
is the left weak to?
Uh,
The left is weak to the right, and the right is weak to the left, if I recall correctly.
I
Ah.
see. Cool.
I do remember something important.
Mhm.
The right is the only type that is at base 4 times super effective against baby.
I get that joke.
Yeah.
I do as well.
Um,
So how about that magic
Oh wait.
left of the screen?
yeah. Magic.
Huh. Interesting. So left is super effective on both right and left, but right is not super effective on the left. What?
I get that
So-
joke.
Oh wait,
I
I
get
get that. Yeah.
I get that
Baby
joke.
is C tier.
They also right resist itself. Oh wait, the left is super effective on itself as well.
Yeah.
I see that joke.
I get that joke. That's the
Yeah.
old Simpsons gag of, when they're running through the two conventions, and it's they run through the Republic National Convention, and all of the banners are, "We want what's worst for everyone. We're just plain evil." And then they run through the Democratic National Convention, and all the banners say, "We hate ourselves and we can't govern."
Yeah.
Anyway,
Have
What do we put Pikachu type in?
Pikachu
That's C tier.
is C tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the left's national convention that happened recently?
I did not, and honestly, I don't want to talk about
Don't-
current politics
Let's not actually
on
talk
stream.
about politics. Can we just put both? Can we put both political tier types into Doodoo feces?
Yeah,
Just on
yeah.
principle.
Yeah.
With the right super effective against babies, that's definitely an S tier.
That being said, if I wasn't doing this on stream, I would definitely put this above there, but how
Actually,
it
yeah,
goes.
do it. Just do it. Doesn't matter. I mean, one of them wants us dead, and the other does. The
Yeah.
other doesn't care as much. So, like, of course, we got to put one higher above the other. You know.
Yeah.
What do you think about the guys type?
Guys, I think, it's just bros being guys. A tier.
Yeah, guys type is exclusive to any Pokemon that has multiple heads or multiple bodies.
Oh, so like Hydreigon or...
Executor.
Yeah, or like I think I remember
Doduo or Dodrio, yeah.
Just
I'm
guys
trying to
being
remember
good.
what type. Where is that?
Out of curiosity,
little
how many
guys?
how many types can each Pokemon have in this
3.
Mon hack? I see.
Which means there is a total combination. The amount of combinations there are in this hack is something like, where the fuck is that note?
I'm thinking we put Gamer in C tier.
All right.
Bean and Ball are both B tier.
Ballin.
Yeah. I agree with that actually. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I think baby
There
is
is
S tier.
62 types in this.
Yep.
But also fun fact, gamer is weak to grass.
I get that joke.
So the amount of possible type combinations is 230,764.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
What's baby effective against?
Nothing, if I recall
Oh.
correctly, and it is weak to almost everything.
It's
It's a baby. What do you expect?
Babies are strong. Have you never seen a baby before?
I think that goes in Doodoo feces then.
No, it's very funny when you give it Uno reverse card.
Right.
Because Uno reverse card inverts the type chart.
That's Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ohio.
I do love
Flag
that all of
Ohio.
these have like words written out
Icons, yeah.
except for Uno Reverse and Sans. That's just an Uno Reverse card and Sans.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
Anyway, Ancient, that's me, apparently.
So that's
Boomer
the
type.
turn up tier.
That's S tier. I'm a little biased.
Where's
'cause you're
baby
old.
on the offensive type chart? Oh, there's baby. Yep, it is complete. Oh, it's just pure neutral except against. There's
Right.
2 types that are immune to it, and those 2 types are D's, nuts, and sands.
Incredible.
It's actually got a near perfect neutral coverage, so baby
these-
type moves aren't bad.
D's nuts is Ohio tier 2.
They're basically free to throw out as long as you're not using D's nuts type Pokemon against
Yeah.
I only use D's types.
So honestly, I wouldn't put baby in doo-doo feces. I just think you want to have.
Nature.
It's like the ice type problem. You want to have a baby type move. You don't want a baby type Pokemon.
Yeah.
Unless you get Uno reverse card, like why not?
Angie.
This is not Angie
Angie.
type. Let me look at some of the Angie types. Angie is weak to fighting, flying, and poison. No. It's super effective on poison, ground, rock, bug. Huh?
Please,
It is super effective on so many things. Jesus Christ! It hits like half of the base type chart for super effective damage. Just by
Right.
sheer Angie.
Turn up. You know what I think
Oh, the
is
left is
criminal
weak to
about this?
Angie.
What? What's up?
That there's little but no big.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wait, if I recall correctly, let me find what type is where is it? Little guys.
Oh, sorry. I'm yawning.
Okay, there we go. Also, Phalanx is a the Phalanx type is silly little guys.
That's incredible.
I know, right? It's perfect.
All right, so Angie, where are we putting Angie? I'll put
Angie.
that S tier.
Yeah, it's
Um,
funny. Bad type.
It's pretty bad.
is it bad as in not good, or is it bad as in Michael Jackson?
Bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone. Okay. So Michael Jackson.
S tier.
Yeah.
The Michael Jackson tier confirmed.
Dude,
Boomer!
that's one of my
Doo-doo
favorite.
feces.
One of my favorites is after Michael Jackson put out the album Bad. Weird Al came out with an album called Even Worse.
Okay, Mel, I need
Yeah.
you to know Larry is in this game.
Yo, Larry from the hit video game Pokemon Scarlet Violet.
Yes. Do you want to know what type he's a specialist of?
Is he a specialist in the boring type?
Yes.
That's so in character for him.
It's
Um,
perfect.
Cool. I'm gonna
Boring type.
put just for that
is-
alone, just for being associated with Larry. I think boring type
Yeah.
goes to Triple S Goku. Listen,
Yeah.
Is furry doo-doo feces tier?
furry.
Furry is A tiered.
You know what? I'll take it.
Because listen, we don't shit on furries in this household, all right? Someone
Yeah,
you
I
know and love may be a furry, all right? And you would
I
never
hope
know.
not.
Listen. Every furry I have ever talked to has been a pretty cool person, so I
don't
have
know
no
where people I don't know where people find bad furries. All the ones I've ever met are way cooler.
DeviantArt.
You know what I find strange?
Anyway, moving on.
The
Yeah,
sport-
what?
Like the sports community and most of like what is commonly accepted as normal, all those people are way worse than furries.
Yeah. Dude, if it weren't for furries, the internet would shut down. Like, that's just true.
I bet half of the staff at like what's that place where I get my internet from? The box
Oh.
upstairs.
The ISPs. Yeah.
Yeah, all those guys are furries.
Oh, 100%. That's what I mean when I say that without furries the internet would shut down, is because like a lot of times the internet is being held together by duct tape put there by furries.
By duct tape and furry feathers.
Yeah. Next up is bug type.
B tier.
Yeah, obviously. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively check on something. Okay, no, cool, we're good. We have put all of the B types except for Boomer in B tier, and I wanted to make sure that that was the case.
Little
And
needs to be
and bad tier, but you know.
and bad.
and
Bad is S
boring.
tier.
Never mind.
Boring is S tier.
Never mind. Don't listen to me. I didn't put all the B types in B tier. It's fine though.
I think normal 2 needs to be higher than normal 1 out of principle.
Yeah. Well, next up is dance type.
Now, as a dancer, I can say that dance is doo-doo feces.
You gotta give him one of these.
Some sly guys talking to your fly girl. You gotta give him one of these. Bust a move and then bust around.
All right. Next up is dark type.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in forever. I wish I could find that clip.
I don't remember what episode it's from. Otherwise, I'd pull it up on Disney Plus right fucking now.
But you know what I'm talking about, though.
I know exactly. Well, that was the clip I was referencing too. Yeah.
You gotta give him these.
Dark type. I'm gonna put in B tier.
Yeah, that's not subjective at all. Alright.
Yeah. All right. Fine. I'll put it in C tier. Jesus Christ.
Fight needs to be lower than dark tier.
Yeah. Next up is dragon type.
Dragon D's. Oh wait, no, there's already D's.
I was. There we go. Dragon D's nuts. Blazer, are you okay? You haven't said anything in a
I'm
hot
sorry.
second.
I was busy with something. Somebody pinged me about something.
Ah, gotcha.
Had to get sorted out. Dream type. I don't know if they mean. I never saw this. Is this what's not in the video? So I don't know anything about this type.
This
So,
is related
I'm
to
assuming-
Dream the YouTuber or Doo-doo feces?
I don't think it's related to Dream the YouTuber.
It's not, and I know it's not because it's not the right color.
Yeah, it would be green.
Now,
or white.
speaking of Dream the YouTuber, can I share with you guys something funny that happened recently?
Yeah.
So Dream was holding a concert recently, right?
Oh no.
And one of my roommates is a big fan of Dream. And,
I'm sorry to hear that. I hope
I'm
you get out of
sorry
the
to
house
hear
someday.
that.
And it took their partner to the Dream concert because my roommate's a big fan of Dream, and then its partner is just likes going to concerts, right?
That's the least romantic thing you can do with another individual.
Well, here's where that gets funny, right? Is because if anyone's watching and they've seen the proposal that happened at the Dream concert, that was them.
What?
Yeah, that was my roommate and its partner.
Your roommate and what? What's
And
the pronouns?
And it's my roommate's pronouns are it.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So it and its partner got engaged at the Dream concert.
You're fucking joking.
I'm not.
You are fucking joking.
I'm not.
Romance is dead.
I'm not kidding. And I can prove that shit because that went fucking viral on Twitter apparently. And so yeah, I want everyone to know that I live with said person that got engaged at the Dream concert.
I hope you get out of that house one day.
So anyway, Dream A tier because it has nothing to do with the YouTuber.
You know what's worse than like the Dream concert? The VTuber concert.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather have someone get proposed to at a VTuber concert than a Dream concert, personally.
Well, because at the Dream concert, there's a 50-50 as a 12-year-old.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can
Holy shit, dude.
You know I'm not wrong.
I'm looking this up right now because I'm gonna see if I can find it on here.
Oh
Damn it.
no, Dream fans! How dare they do him dirty like that?
Yeah, that first picture right there, that's my roommate.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
yeah. Anyway. Cool,
I'm
so...
like really sad now.
No, don't be sad. It's a really okay. Listen, as much as I don't particularly care for Dream or anything, it's kind of neat. I'm happy for them at the very least.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I live with that person. Electric type. I'm gonna put electric type in C tier. Cause you know what? I'm actually gonna put it right next to Pikachu type.
Yeah.
Um,
Emerald type is goated with the sauce.
Emerald type is Ohio tier.
Yeah.
Also,
Hey, did you know that Clay's in this game? And so, the 7th gym leader is not Liza and Tate. It is Clay. Do you want to know what his type specialties are?
is it ground type?
He is a gun and an Ohio trainer.
Yeah, that tracks.
Also, Norman is not a normal type trainer in this game. Can you guess what type he is?
Is he a silly type trainer?
No.
Is he a normal
We've
true
already
type
ranked
trainer?
it. No.
Is he a boring type trainer?
He is not a boring type trainer.
What the fuck is he then?
So I'm gonna list out his team for you. And,
Okay. You want me to find the connecting thread, huh?
So first is Floatzel.
Okay.
Second
Mm-hmm.
is... Where is it? 1 second. Second is Lucario.
Mm-hmm.
Then Lopunny.
Ah! I see. Anyway, fairy type. Yeah, fairy type is S tier. Fire type.
I like fire type as usual.
Yeah. That's a
S tier.
That's an S tier. Fluffy type.
Fluffy type.
I feel like
They're
Fluffy
soft.
I feel like Fluffy should go next to Furry. Right there.
Ah,
Hold on,
yes,
hold
the
on,
Lopunny type
Hold on,
combo.
wait. Fluffy furry guys. There you go.
I see. Fluffy furry guys green. We can almost make a sentence with that. Dream smash. No.
No. I won't do that. Next up is flying type. I think flying type is B tier.
Yeah.
Next up is friend type.
Friend type. So while I mentioned that some trainers are like that specifically, Norman is the furry trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Most other trainers have 2 types. Flannery's is fire friend. Yeah.
She is a fire friend. Oh my god, what happened to Jimmy?
Jimmy had to leave.
Ah.
Jimmy posted in stream VC.
Ah.
I'm
Gotcha.
going to ping cow liquor. Alright. So yeah.
Alright, cool. So it's
Also-
just the two of us then. Let me move you a little bit closer to me.
Yeah.
So that way there's not a lot of empty space.
Just the 2 of us.
Oh, and then I can put my pronouns thing back on because it applies to both
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But oh yeah, we didn't talk about this earlier, but for reference, Roxanne is a rock boring trainer.
That tracks.
Frickin' Brawly is a fighting and D's nuts trainer.
That tracks.
I don't remember what Watson is. I think Watson's Gamer Prime?
Interesting. Anyway, friend type.
Yes, friend type.
Friend type. Friend,
Friend is friend.
Triple S Goku. Not quite
Yeah.
Ohio tier, but pretty damn close. Ghost type.
Ghost type. Goten. Goten with the sauce. Grass, if I recall
Sorry.
correctly, is significantly better here because you can kill gamers with grass.
I can't stop thinking about what Drew said the other night during the Paper Mario stream.
What?
He was doing it in character as Ice King, and he was like, "What do you mean Finn's busting it down sexual style? Wah. He's goated with the sauce."
No way!
Grass type. I want to put this in S tier, for one reason alone.
It makes gamers die.
A, makes gamers die, and B, your ass is grass and I'm Hopper.
Oh no. Your ass is grass.
Your ass is grass and I'm Hopper. That attraction is closing soon, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Ground type.
Clay didn't even want to use it after getting gunned in Ohio.
Doodoo feces then. Ice type.
It is super effective on the OU type, though.
That's interesting. I do
I
love
need
that.
to check. Does Ice actually have defense? No.
I do kind of love that the little icon for OU is the smoke or the Smogon logo.
So, you want to know the only example of OU type I know? Latios.
That's funny. That's Ohio tier.
It is pure OU. It is pure OU type. I know this because Alpharad caught and then released it with a Master Ball.
Cool. So ice type.
Ice type is... I love Ice type. It's still bad. It gained 4 resistances. There are now 64 types. That's not enough.
B tier then.
Yeah.
Liquid type.
Slugma is Liquid D's nuts. So...
That's SSS Goku just for that alone. It's not quite Ohio tier.
we can make silly little guys in A. We can do silly little guys in A.
Oh, we could. Silly little fluffy furry guys.
Oh god.
There you go.
Dream. No. We need to move Dream. We should make
Wow.
we gotta make a Dream tier clearly.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh no. That's what the point of the math game.
Silly little fluffy furry dream guys.
Yo!
Alright, cool. So
Fucking
wait.
wait. Oh
Silly little fluffy furry magic dream guys.
no way!
Let's fucking
We
go!
finished the sentence! Oh yeah. Hey, you wanna know a fun fact about crab type, by the way?
Yeah.
Do you wanna know what type Juan's team is?
Is it crab type?
Juan is a crab type gym leader.
Everything evolves into crabs.
Also, Machamp is apparently a crab type.
I can kind of see it. Next up is normal, and also related is normal 2.
We gotta put normal a tier below normal 2.
That's true.
Normal, the cooler normal.
Normal, and then normal 2. There you go.
Poison.
Poison
Go to-
is... Yeah, poison is...
Go to with the sauce.
SSS Goku. Prime.
Now, Prime type has an equivalent to Rollout that just increases bits in bits. Basically, the animation is just a bunch of bits that get increasingly larger.
Ew.
So, like, it's so good.
Ew, Twitch streams. Could you imagine being a part of a Twitch stream? Couldn't be me. Doodoo feces.
That couldn't be me. Nah, it could never be me.
For Twitch reasons, that was a joke.
Yeah.
Psycho. Not psychic. Psycho.
Psychic? No, it's psychic.
No, he's a psycho. See, it gets no, I'm kidding. Psychic.
It's okay.
Silly little fluffy furry magic psychic dream guy. No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
No.
B tier. B tier.
Yeah, beats here.
Um,
Rock type. Is Cowlickers finally here? Let's go!
hey, is that a Cowlickers I see?
Lamau, I almost forgot. I almost fell asleep.
Ah, I
Hey,
see. I gotcha.
Cow? Do you want to look
Yeah.
at this? Do you want to look at the stream right now?
So-
Hold on. So, Mel, Colleen said, oh, Colleen's probably gone right now, isn't she?
Yes,
Yeah.
Colleen is gone by now. Colleen had to go do D&D.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure she was able to get in. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
she did show up for a little bit. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to get some water,
Yep.
and get on desktop Discord, and I will be right there.
Yeah, no worries.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the fucking Nintendo Wii.
No, that's the Wii U.
Oh my
It's
god,
the
it is the
Wii
Wii U. It is the Wii U. Okay, so rock type.
Rock type's pretty okay. I'd say A or probably B, because we have our sentence in A. We need to make A sentence tier so we can actually have an A tier again.
No, we'll just keep it this way. It'll be funny.
Sharp,
Sharp.
pointy little guys.
Point. No.
I know that I know that Team Aqua uses gun Pokemon.
We're going to flood the world, and we're not taking no for an answer. Cox gun.
Honestly, I kind of wish they chose Boomer and Zoomer type for the for Team Aqua and Magma.
That would have been so funny.
But yeah, Sharp's okay. I'd say B, maybe.
B tier. All right, Smash.
Now, Smash is not like Super Smash Brothers. It's the other kind of Smash.
Yeah, like Smash Burgers.
No, okay. For reference, if I understand correctly, Smash is anything that Markiplier, when he did his Smasher Pass, said Smash to.
That's fucking brilliant. That's Ohio tier.
Yeah.
All right, next up is song type.
If I recall correctly, Winona is a song and dance trainer.
I think
Also,
I think-
wait, I need to give you an important thing that'll take dance immediately out of Doodoo Feces here.
yep.
There is groovy terrain.
S tier. Immediate S tier. And
The
then
battlefield gets groovy.
I'm also gonna put song tier right next to it, so we have song and dance.
Ludicolo is a song dance Pokemon.
Fantastic. All right, next up, steel type.
Steel type is
C
less
type.
resistant to things in this, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it's actually pretty balanced now, finally.
All right,
Steel is actually kind of balanced. Stinky.
stinky.
It's silly, stinky little fluffy furry magic dream guys. No. Type.
Hold on,
Type
wait,
goes-
hold on. This would probably be more silly little stinky
Silly
fluffy
little
furry
stinky
magic dream
fluffy-
guys. That's probably grammatically more correct.
Yeah, there we go. Can we make a type tier for type? Type is fun because it doubles interactions.
Type.
So, wait a second, if I just realized something. If something's type and it goes up against a baby with a right move, that's an 8 times effective move.
Jesus. Ugly type.
Ugly type. If I recall correctly, Geodude is an ugly type Pokemon.
I see.
Ugly. Stinky.
No, I'm not putting it in A tier. We've already got too many things.
Don't
in
put
A
it
tier.
in A tier, I know. Doodle feces.
Doodle
Stinky.
feces. Vibe type.
Oh no.
That's Triple S Goku tier.
Yeah, that's the Lucario type, clearly.
Yeah.
Water type.
B tier.
Hey, Cal. So Zoomer type. What type is Zoomer? We're replacing Zoomer.
So we have our tier list is too tall for the screen right now.
Yeah. Where do we put Zoomer?
I'm gonna put Zoomer in. I'm gonna put Zoomer in Triple S Goku.
Perfect. So,
Alright.
Cal, would you like to look over our tier list?
We'll start at the bottom.
From the bottom? Yeah, let's start from the bottom.
So, from the
We're-
bottom.
So, wait,
Now
no,
here.
Cal needs to be in stream for this.
Oh, right.
Yeah, hold on. Let's
Uh,
take a look-see. Let's take a little look-see here.
We're ranking types.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Hold on.
So, at the bottom, we have sus type,
We have
Republicans.
Boomer.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Brake pedal. Why is bug type in B tier?
You're right. Why is it in B tier?
Seven.
No?
Oh.
Hold that shit up to Goku.
'Cause-
Put it back in Goku.
No. Let me talk for a second. All right. I put bug type in B tier because we were doing the thing where we were putting all the B types in B tier, and then yeah. But no, you're right.
I
You're
see.
right.
Yeah.
It does deserve. Anyway.
All right.
So,
So
in doo-doo feces tier, we have sus type, right wing type, boomer type, fighting, ground, Twitch prime, and ugly.
and ugly.
Next up, in type tier, we have type.
Sure.
All right. In C tier, we have Pikachu, electric, left wing, gamer, dark, normal, and steel. In B tier, we have Ball, Bean, Baby, Flying, Ice, Normal 2, Psychic, Rock, Sharp, and Water. In A tier, we have Silly Little Stinky Fluffy Furry Magic Dream Guys. We did purposefully write that out as a sentence.
Yes, we did.
That sounds like a. It sounds like a show that played on JetX once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go, yeah. Which now I want to rewatch Super Monkey Hyperforce. Yeah.
Stinky, look, flurry, magic, guys.
Yeah. Now I want to rewatch
S
Super
tier.
Monkey. Yeah. Anyway, S tier we have Monkey, Ancient, Engi, Bad, Fairy, Fire, Grass, Song, and Dance. In Triple S Goku we have Gun, Gender, Sans Undertale, Space, Boring, Friend, Ghost, Liquid, Poison, Vibe, Zoomer, and Bug.
Okay, before we continue,
Yeah.
for context, Cal.
Question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
No. First, say a question, then I'll explain.
Why poison in Triple S Goku? Why just poison in
Because
Triple S
we
Goku?
Jotted.
Can I ask?
We just like poison type Pokemon.
Yeah. Also,
Fair enough. Okay.
did you know that
Krogan is
Larry
cool.
is in this game?
Oh yeah.
Larry is
Like-
in this game, and he is a boring type trainer.
Like who?
Larry
Larry
the gym,
from Gen 9.
yeah, the gym leader from Scarvi.
That Larry.
Anyway, the normal
I don't-
type
I
gym
don't
The
know who that
leader.
office
is.
worker.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, Larry.
How did you
You're
forget
so
about-
forgettable.
That's literally the point, so I get it. But like,
because you want to know why I forgot Larry. We're not able to re-battle trainers. We can't even see the gym leaders after we battle them.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can't
I don't know
redo
where the heck
the
this guy is.
you can't redo the Elite Four fight. Anyway, there he is.
but yeah. Also,
Because Gita is a very horrible boss.
so also, instead of having to fight Liza and Tate, because this is a Gen 3 hack, there is a very different trainer. Let's move up to our new tier.
Yes, the tier above Triple S Goku. Ohio tier.
I think my favorite part about Ohio is the fucking picture of Texas. Now,
So-
instead of fighting Liza and Tate, you fight Clay. He is an Ohioan gun trainer. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah. So
Ah.
in Ohio tier we have, of course, Ohio. We also have Crab, Uno Reverse, Dragon, D's Nuts, Emerald, OU, and Smash.
Wait
I
a
see what you
second,
did there.
Mel.
Yeah?
I see
Mel,
what you did there.
did you
I
actually
see what you did
intentionally
there.
make Dragon D's Nuts a thing?
Yes,
Or
I
was that
did.
a-
Yes, I did.
I never noticed.
I literally said out loud, "Hold on, let me put Dragon right in front of D's Nuts." But yeah, so yeah,
Also, I would
That's
like to
good.
point out a notable example of Sans Undertale type is
Yeah.
fucking what is it? Shedinja. And I would like to point out Sans Undertale type only has 2 options for the type chart.
yeah.
You are either immune to the move
Mm-hmm.
or you take super effective damage. There's no in between.
Fantastic. That's perfect for Sans. Anyway, so that's our I think third
Now-
tier list done tonight.
Yeah.
I have
Third.
an idea for a tier list.
Yes. What is your idea for a tier list?
Movies that can be construed as trans allegory.
That's a weirdly specific one. Let me see if I can find it.
I don't know if that's gonna be a thing.
Trans.
Also, I
You
kind
try,
of want to
like,
do the ones that we
You
had
can try,
planned.
like,
you
You
know?
can also try. I know. I'm just saying. But you can also try like just like movies in general.
Sorry. Hold on. Are they trans
Are
tier
they
list
trans?
This one,
Jesus.
how big is it?
Okay, wait, I see someone.
Actually, I think we can.
Yeah,
I
this one
think-
looks
I think we
good.
can do this actually.
Yeah, I know almost every character here.
I know several of
A
these
lot of
characters. I do not know all of them.
I know a lot of them here, but not all of them. First one, A. A is canonically non-binary.
Cool. So
In
that's
the media.
all right. Cool.
Yup.
Next up is Astolfo.
Astolfo. Gender.
Gender tomfuckery.
No, that
No,
wait,
they're
hold on.
just...
that would wouldn't that make her no because she's not trans. She's just non-binary, right?
Who?
Hey,
A is canonically non-binary, is referred to with no pronouns whatsoever. They don't have
So,
pronouns.
if it's not,
A is A.
You have
Fucking
pronouns.
crazy.
It came
When
free
the
with your
player-
fucking language.
so I'm saying wouldn't that go a nope if she's not trans? Or
But
they-
no,
if they're not-
A is
they're not
literally
trans?
trans. A is literally
because
I don't know.
non-binary
Because
falls under the
Elvis
trans flag.
exists. And also Elvis
Okay.
exists.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Next up is the beauty from Pokemon X and Y.
Canon confirmed in media.
Well,
Confirmed in media.
It's
No,
Birdetta!
that
I
is
guess it is.
directly confirmed in media.
yeah.
Birdo.
Yeah.
That one's confirmed by creators. That one's not really
Confirmed by
mentioned.
creators.
It's mentioned in the Mario 2 like instruction manual,
Brisket.
but that's not in the actual game itself. So I'm gonna say confirmed by creators.
Brisket.
know. Ah, yes.
Canon confirmed by media.
Also, I want to point out, Birdo is her dead name. Birdetta is her actual name.
What?
So there's a little bit of weird.
Birdo is her dead name.
There's a little bit of weirdness with that because she's been referred to as Birdo in pretty much every single piece of media she's been in. It was only in the one instruction manual that mentioned Birdetta. So I'm going to assume that she is fine with either name.
Fair enough. I'm gonna call her Birdetta.
Yes. Next up is Kara from Undertale.
Gender.
Gender
Not
tom-
quite tomfuckery, but
I don't.
they're just whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively put all of the Undertale and Deltarune characters under that umbrella because Toby Fox did basically state
Tim-
that.
Huh?
Toby Fox.
I know. I'm confused by Timmy Turner being on here.
Listen, there's a couple characters on here that I'm a little
Oh, I
confused
see a
by.
gender.
I'm sure it has something to do with some random.
Anyway, next up is this
Corona
fucking
from
from Soul Eater. That looks like a Soul Eater character to me.
Confusing, if I recall correctly.
Corona from Soul Eater is gender non-confirmed.
Gender
I
non-confirmed.
want to say it's like subtext, at least.
All right,
Maybe.
Danny Phantom. What?
I don't. This one I don't get.
I'm not. Hold on. Time for Google.
Wait, no, coded.
Time for
Coded.
Google, I guess.
Coded.
Hmm.
Because think about it. Has to hide being a ghost. He's actually a ghost.
Oh, you're right.
It's
You're
coded.
Right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Oop, you're trans.
No, I'm gonna call that coded, because
Yeah, it's
that's
coded.
Next up is
Okay.
one that I actually genuinely don't get, and that's Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Nope. So yeah,
Well,
let's put him
his
in the note
parents did make him wear a dress.
but that's not his choice.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm gonna put unlikely.
I think that's their. I think that's the person who made.
I
I think that's this person who made this tier list. That's their point.
all right. I don't even know who this next character is.
Who the fuck is that?
Can you control panel this thing and see who it is?
Hold on.
I do see a One Piece character that I know for a fact is trans.
Hold on. Give me a second.
What?
We will get there.
Let's just put a character. That one's just what?
There we go. I will.
Next one. Yes, canon.
Oh, hang on. Patience, young Padawan. No,
What?
it just doesn't say anything. Never mind. Don't worry about it. All
Okay.
right, cool. That goes in the I don't know LMAO.
Canon
Movies.
confirmed in content.
All right. Next up is a JoJo
Foo
character.
Fighters is
Uh,
gender.
I actually didn't know that. I actually didn't know that April.
They are confusing because they're they're basically a bunch of sentient sea plankton piling a corpse. So I technically yes, they are yeah
Foo Fighters?
yes, they're a bunch of sea plankton piloting a corpse. So yes. By technical definitions, they don't identify with the body that they're in.
That's a stretch. I'm gonna put that in because I said so tier.
Yeah.
Next up is a One
Frankie
Piece.
from One Piece? No. Absolutely not.
I know this next one. Yes.
I mean, they've got the trans
This
flag,
is
so
specifically
obviously.
a character.
I mean-
So canon confirmed in
Yeah.
media.
All right.
That's from the friend lock.
I don't know what that is. Next up is
Who? I feel like I recognize them.
I don't know.
Hollow Knight from Hollow Knight.
Gender,
nice.
none. Gender is literally none. So gender tomfuckery, probably.
Yeah.
Same with Kirby, if Kirby's on here.
Mhm.
Kirby is.
Why isn't Kirby on here?
Kirby is not on
Oh
here.
my
You know
god,
who
the
is?
queen. We got the queen.
I don't know who this is.
Rel Sutcliffe, put her where she belongs.
I don't
Which
know.
is?
I don't know who this character is,
Black
Cal.
Butler. Yep.
I
I
Black
think
Butler?
yes. I barely remember anything from that show.
Yeah,
never
she is.
okay.
She's
She
canonically
is.
trans.
Okay, cool. I've never seen Black Butler.
Um.
Were you not around me when we watched the movies?
No, I was not.
CL, I think. Is that CL?
I don't know.
No,
I'm gonna be
that's-
honest. These next
that's
couple of
Hot-
No,
characters.
wait, that's the
Prodigy
one.
from-
That's that character from Oren, isn't it?
Mel, that's Haruhi from Oran High School, Mel.
I fucking know it.
I've also never seen Orange High School Host Club.
Huh.
She cross dresses, but I don't know if she's trans.
She is canonically non-binary, I believe.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Girl shit, then yeah,
I
canon
don't-
confirmed
they
by
are
media.
non-binary.
All right. Next up is them.
I feel like I recognize
I don't know
them.
who this is. I unfortunately know who the next person is.
I don't. I avoided Homestuck like the fucking plague.
That is Roxy. That is Roxy Homestuck, and yes, they are trans.
All right, cool. Confirmed
God, I
in
hate
media.
Homestuck so much.
Sonic, the
Hedgehog.
fucking hedgehog.
My biochemistry.
Head can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Headcanon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Canon, confirmed by media.
Ivankov from One Piece, confirmed the canon. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, please, let's
Jenny Wakeman. So
kill you.
this one, I'm gonna put in "Oops, your character is trans" because it was not the intent for
fair.
her to be a trans allegory. The creators actually said that was not the intent, but they are fine with people reading her that way. So I'm gonna put that in "Oops, your character is trans."
Yeah, that's a good example of that.
Yep.
That one's canon, confirmed by media. It's bad representation, but it's representation, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's the chick from My Hero. Yeah.
My Hero, yeah.
She died.
She did
The
die.
only trans character died in My Hero.
No, there was another, if I recall correctly.
Yoda, there is
Yeah,
another.
there's fucking the guy in the Pussycats. That group.
I don't know
There's
who
a
this.
trans
Oh,
guy on
I
that
didn't
team.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know who this next person is.
I don't either. Oh wait, I think I
I don't know
do.
who it is
I think
either.
that's the fucking King of Fighters character who is very effeminate, kind, gender tom, or like they're like, I don't know how to explain it.
I'll put that in unlikely.
That's the character.
I don't know who that is.
Is the character from Princess Jellyfish? They are trans.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Confirmed in media?
Yep.
Cool. I don't know this next person. I'm gonna be honest, the next few I don't know. Pretty much everyone
that
up
is-
to Link, I don't know.
I know the one two before Link.
That is a Gintama character, and their whole thing is like they present as a man. So
yeah.
Under tomfuckery.
Yeah.
Cause like that's the same thing as Naoto from Persona 4, where Naoto identifies as female if I remember correctly, but dresses
Yes.
like a man to be taken more seriously.
Be taken more seriously
Mhm,
because
mhm.
fucking
Yeah, that's
misogyny is
what's going on
a piece of shit.
Yeah,
So-
that's what's going on here. So
Okay. I don't know who this is.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Wait,
put that in.
Mel,
Yeah.
how do you
Yeah,
not
I don't know.
recognize the girl from Turf is a slur used to silence you? How do you not recognize her from that meme?
Because I didn't see that at first, Blaze. Because
didn't see
here's
that
the
one.
thing. Here's the thing is I'm not focusing on that one
And-
yet. We will get to it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I do also know who this next person is. Now I put it in gender tomfuckery because I'm not entirely certain.
All right, cool. Moving right along
They're
then.
very hot though, regardless.
Sure.
That fucking Shulk? That's not Shulk. But who is that?
It's not.
I can't tell who that is. Who
That's-
are you?
That's not Shulk. I'm gonna put that in there.
Is that the Final Fantasy X protagonist?
It's not the Final Fantasy X protagonist either. I don't think. Because Final Fantasy X protagonist's hair is like way yellower than that.
Okay.
Next up, I also don't know who this is.
I don't
Is
know.
that Ripley? I don't know.
It's not Ripley.
Okay.
What does that look like, Sigourney Weaver to you? Oh, hold on.
I don't know from a distance.
It's
Oh no, that is not. That is not. Listen, it's so far away on my screen.
all right, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think Ripley's on this list, unfortunately. Samus is, but we'll get there.
Okay.
Next up, no idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Cool. Next up,
Canon
shut the
confirmed in
fuck.
media.
Yep. Sure. I'll
Canon.
just go ahead and do
Canon.
that. Next up, I still don't know who this is.
I don't either.
Cool.
Nope.
I think by the looks of it, they look like a Fire Emblem character
Uh,
from the art style, but I don't know.
No, they are not a Fire Emblem
Yeah.
character. I can assure you that.
Cool.
Link headcanon.
Link. I'm gonna put Link in. I'm gonna put Link in. Oops, your character's trans.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah,
think-
yeah,
I think-
yeah. Yeah.
I'll put it there, but I think it belongs more in headcanon. Anyway, next up is
Undertale.
yeah. What the fuck is her name? It's the thing from
They
Alphys.
are trans. 'Cause
Yeah, Alphys'
that's-
thing. That was confirmed by Toby Fox. That wasn't
that's the
in game, right?
angry ghost in a. I'm not certain, but all I know is that's the angry puppet inside, angry dummy inside that body.
Next up is
So
Mangle.
Mangle
Yeah.
from-
Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah.
Creator. Confusion. It's just creator
I
bullshit.
think-
Creator does not fucking care anymore.
Oops, your character
It's
is
not-
trans. I love the dichotomy here. Jenny Wakeman, Link, Mangle.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
know who this next one is.
it's
The
another Homestuck
ringleader
character, I
from
think.
Hive Swap. I mean,
Oh,
I'm trying to think from back when I played the game. I'm like, no,
cool.
he's not. I don't think so.
Is that a
Unless Toby
fucking
Fox tells me otherwise.
Fortnite character? I swear to God.
Yes. I'm pretty sure it is.
All right.
Um,
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either. Next up is Mettaton. Specifically Mettaton EX.
Put him where he belongs.
Yeah. Oops, your character. No, I'm kidding. I'll put that in extremely lightly.
I'll kill you.
No, it's just straight up canon.
Is it really?
No, they are.
Yes.
They
Okay.
are.
Yeah,
They
that's
can't.
canon.
Cool. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. The Distortion, Michael.
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
I don't
Weird.
know.
I think
that's
yes.
that's a-
I've never watched Man in the Abyss.
Nanachi? I have no
I don't
idea
know.
if Nanachi's trans or not.
All right, I don't know. Obsidian, Steven
They
Universe.
summer on Nickelodeon.
Um,
Um,
I'm gonna say no on Obsidian because Obsidian doesn't give me those
Yeah.
vibes, you know. Also, Obsidian is like 90%
Obsidian
feminine
is-
coded anyway.
Obsidian doesn't even seem sentient in a weird way. Does that make sense?
I get what you mean. I'm gonna disagree with that, but I know what you mean. Like, that's the vibe she gives off. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put her in no.
Yeah.
All right, next up. I don't know this
That is.
character.
Oh
Don't-
God! Please help me out here.
I don't know.
I forget their name. They are trans, but like, it's like, I forgot their name.
I recognize the art
Remember,
style.
I haven't
could not tell you.
read or watched One Piece yet. I just know some I know some topics from random people explaining things to me. Also, this next one is canon trans.
Oh, we got
Canon.
Otis. We got Otis. Yeah,
Otis
no,
from back
yeah.
at the barnyard. Yeah, Perry the Platypus.
Perry the Platypus is.
I
Huh?
wanna say Oop, your character's trans because like the allegory is very strong.
Yes,
Poison canon.
Yeah, that
Allegory is
one
so
actually-
strong, we made a
that
whole
one
movie
actually-
about it.
that's so true. But yeah, Poison is canonically trans. We know that. Well, okay, no, that was confirmed by the creators though. That wasn't confirmed in media. I don't think.
Originally, and then it's just confirmed in media as well.
Well, I'm just gonna put it in here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is what's this one's name?
Quartz 2.0.
Rainbow Quartz. Yeah. I'm going to
2.0.
I'm going to say extremely likely
likely.
because like
Next
Yeah.
one's canon.
yeah. Next one is canon. That one I do know. I have not watched much of the Owl House. That one I do know is canon. I don't know these characters.
This one's canon.
Okay, cool.
Rama
Rama.
1/2. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
next up, and I'm going to say this
Remy
one.
is extremely transcoded. Yes.
Okay,
Or
so
likely, yes.
so I did see a thing about this. So all of the other rats in that movie, right? All of the dude rats are big and bulky. All of the female rats are tiny and thin. Remy is tiny and thin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
It's also
Yeah,
really
I'm with you.
funny to say, yeah, His dad accepts him being trans, but not him learning to cook.
No, no daughter of mine will ever be a chef. Dad, I'm trans. No son of mine will ever. That's pretty much what that movie is. Yeah. Anyway, Samus. I'm going to say, oops, your character is trans on this one.
Yep.
Because, like,
Yup.
she's not. She's canonically not transgender. But
But like,
she is such an
No.
icon for trans women
I'm also-
everywhere.
true. I feel like they should be in the icon tier. Even if they're not trans, they're an icon regardless. Which
Yeah.
Link is absolutely that.
Yeah, and same for Jenny Wakeman. Yeah.
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 Next up is Sasha.
Next one is Sasha from Animal Crossing.
Mm,
I feel like Sasha can literally go in any tier. It
I'm gonna say
depends how
Sasha. Sasha's gender tumfuckery. Let's face it.
next
Sasha.
one's canon.
Sasha is
I
the
think so, too.
definition of gender tumfuckery.
Next one is directly canon.
Cool.
No. I forget the name of this character. I think that they are because
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They had a previous body that was masculine, and then they made a new one, and this was their preferred form.
Cool.
Like,
Can't get more
what
direct than that.
What is their name? I forget their name.
I don't
Well,
remember.
do you know what their name is?
I do not remember.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Sheriff Sam
Sam.
from Night Vale.
I believe so. From what I remember
Probably.
of Night Vale,
More
Yeah.
than likely.
it's Night Vale. So yeah,
I'll
I'm
put
gonna
it.
say-
I'll put in an
let's say-
extremely likely. Next up is Smoky Quartz.
Like, I would say most of the fusions kind of inherent with stealing kind of inherently are
little-
Headcanon?
gender-ish.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna put Smoky Quartz in subtext because yeah,
Okay.
I feel like that's the best fit
Steven.
for her. Steven Universe.
Steven?
Mm,
I feel like that could be headcanon. I don't know.
no, okay, so the reason I think Steven is on this tier list is because of Rose Quartz.
Yeah.
Because of the idea that that Rose basically reincarnated in a sense into Steven. Right? I also think that's actually like shown in a really neat way in the finale of the first run of the show anyway. Where, you know, White takes out Steven's gem and it flickers through all the different forms that Pink took over the years. And then the last form is Steven.
Ah.
You know? So I'm gonna say subtext / coded because I think that's what they were trying to go for. But also in universe, Steven himself is not necessarily
Is
transgender.
Steven immortal? Is Steven immortal?
It's implied that he might be
What happens to
because
his,
he can age at his
what
own.
happens to his gem if
rate?
he dies?
So his gem when he dies is probably just gonna keep on being Pink Steven. Or if his mortal half ever dies, which it might not
God.
be able to when in his regular form,
could
because
Also
I don't know.
See it at it being a case. I
The-
can also see it being a case where it's like, his gem just dies too because it's part of him. I think that also makes sense.
I don't know. It's also implied that
Kinda,
Steven can age at his own rate rather than
Yeah.
because there is that episode where he like accidentally ages to like an 80-year-old and almost
Yeah.
dies. Next up is Stevani. That
Yeah.
one that one
one's just.
that one
one's just.
actually just like see, here's the thing is it's never actually confirmed. Definitely a lot of subtext though.
To say it's subtext is an understatement, to be honest.
It's subtext and
It's kind of weird how it's not confirmed though, right?
it's
Yeah.
it's just as subtle as getting hit on the head with a fucking anvil, but yeah, it is still technically subtext.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea who this next person is.
No, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Cool. Sunstone, is that her name?
Sunstone.
It's been a second. I'm also gonna put this one
Oddly
in.
enough, I'm gonna say Sunstone. No,
Why?
I don't know.
In-
It doesn't
in-
feel like I don't know.
Sunstone. Here's the thing. Sunstone doesn't give off any gender vibes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Sunstone just is.
Sunstone's pronouns are PSA.
What do
That's-
you? I don't know anything about this character because I fell out of Steven Universe by the time this character was introduced.
So Sunstone
Blaze.
is the fusion
Here's the
between Steven and Ruby.
Ah.
And yeah, so it's Garnet unfused and then Steven fused with Ruby specifically, and they created Sunstone. And
Also,
yeah,
I
she
wanted to
is the
point out-
epitome of every 90s like PSA, like Dare style PSAs.
I see.
Yeah. Well, not Dare because Dare's awful, but you know.
Well, but that's the vibe, you know, of the PSAs. Not necessarily
Yeah.
how good Dare was, but
I don't know this next character, but I do know the next one.
I think I've seen this character before, but I
hold
don't
on.
know anything about her.
I think this next character might be. I think next character. I believe they're a VTuber, and I believe they are a trans person behind that avatar. I think.
Based? Can I
Cool.
confirm by media?
But you're saying you're not 100% sure, so I'm still gonna put it in. I don't know, LMAO.
Next one's canon confirmed by media.
All right.
They're great. Their whole thing now is just I have collected thousands of hobbies, and I do not care anymore.
Fair enough. Not sure who this
Angel,
Angel
heavy
and Chainsaw Man.
subtext.
is. Okay.
Heavy
Yeah.
subtext.
All right. Cool. Not.
Who is this? I can barely see who that is. Huh?
Yeah.
Who's
No.
that?
I.
The
don't
Hollow
know.
Knight.
Hollow Knight character.
Gender none. They don't have one.
I have no idea.
Gender tomfuckery. The Knight and the Hollow Knight both have the same thing where they're literally
Oh
not
my
gendered.
god! It's Diamond Jack.
Is that who that is? I knew I
I have no
recognized this
idea if
character,
Diamond
but
Jack's trans or not. It's Diamond Jack, and I have no idea.
all right, cool. I don't know.
Timmy Turner?
Timmy Turner. No.
Oh,
Wait.
guys, wait, guys. Do you know why? Do you know why
Why?
they're saying this, right? Because on the episode where he wished to be turned into a girl.
Oh, right, that! Yeah! That happened, yeah.
But also, okay. But also, I think he also did that. Wait, no, he did it so that he could understand being a girl, but he also did it to get with Trixie Tang. It's confusing. It might be toxic. I don't know.
Oh, wait, oops, your character's trans.
Yeah. I don't know who this next person is.
I
Maybe.
don't know who that is. I think I
know.
recognize the next one. I definitely recognize the one after that.
I'm gonna be honest. Vivian is the only other character on this list that I recognize at this point, and that one is confirmed by the creators, I think, right?
No, it's by the game.
Oh, okay, cool. In that case,
Japanese at least, which people are fucking insufferable about, because they're like, yeah,
Transphobia,
she's
yeah.
only trans in Japan. No, the fuck, what? How does that work?
transphobia. It's a dangerous, dangerous rabbit hole.
It's a very stupid
It's very
rabbit
random.
hole.
Man.
Yeah, it's the kind of mindset of you can be trans, but just over there, you know. Anyway, I literally do not know the
I
rest
know
of these
they do.
characters, so that's on you guys.
I know two of them. Put the purple one in the I have no idea because I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Vriska.
Mm-hmm.
Vriska Serket, I don't think is trans. Vriska Serket is, I think, gay, non-binary at least. I don't know.
So maybe?
But non-binary
But,
falls under the trans
Maybe, I
umbrella.
don't know.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
That's why I
Because
say
you
I
said
don't know.
Makoto from Persona 3?
That's
in
not.
the last one?
I don't think
I have
those.
no
So
idea.
that's not the
But next
Persona
one-
art style.
The next one. The
Uh,
next one is Yamato from One Piece, and they are in fact trans.
Yes, they are trans.
Cool. There's a lot of trans characters in One Piece.
He's trans male, right?
Yeah, no,
Who?
Oda
Yeah.
after the whole. Oh, I get to have the rare cow tangent. So, Oda back in the day, he had like this kind of pseudo race. I call it pseudo race because like we see a lot of them, and he for some reason Oda just really loves drag queens, but he doesn't quite get the trans experience. So he'll make these characters who are openly trans and drag queens. It's like, it's weird, but it's like you got the spirit, but you're a little confused.
Yeah.
And
I think he
one of
got
Oda's
it
editors,
later.
Oda's editor. I feel like my headcanon is like one of Oda's editors like sat him down one day and said, "Okay, Oda, this is how trans characters work." And then he's like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna make two of them." And then he did that, which is Okiku and Yamato.
Yep.
Neat.
Unfortunately, Oda just has two art styles that he can't differ from, so
Yeah.
they don't look like as androgynous as a trans person could.
It is very funny though. Is
Yeah.
there like, I mean, people can present however they want, so you know.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think my favorite story I've ever heard about a trans man is the first thing they want to do for a gender affirmation
Is go
is
fishing.
no. They want to get implants as a trans man.
Hmm.
I don't understand it, but go off, dude.
Anyway, there's our tier list. At least all the ones we know. And then these guys
Yeah.
down here at the bottom, I guess. Cool. All right.
Perhaps.
Oh, Mel, don't forget to make a new logo tier.
Ah, right. At a row above. I haven't actually been saving these ones as images, but I might do that. I might go back through later and go ahead and get all these. I just don't want to bog down the stream too much. But speaking of the stream, I think we might have time for one more tier list, if that is all right with you guys.
Let's. So before I joined, it seemed like you guys had a little bit of itinerary.
Yeah.
So, sort of. I had grabbed a couple ones that I thought were interesting. We did a letters tier list, as in like letters of the alphabet. We did a Pokemon type tier list for just the normal types that are in base vanilla Pokemon. And then we did the too many types tier list, and then we did this one just now. So those are the four that we've done tonight. So I'm thinking we do one more tier list, and one of the ones that I had picked out that I think might not take us too long is a nostalgic kids show tier list.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go
cool,
ahead
yeah.
and pull that one up just to see if we are down for that one. That would be shows like these guys.
This one has a good girth. This is a good one.
A good girth. Why'd you have to say that about kids shows?
Well, okay, don't make it weird.
Anyway, yeah. So we will go ahead and start off with that. And this will be the last
Alright.
one for the night. So starting
Alright.
off, we have a certified hood classic, The Backyardigans.
The Backyardigans was so
Oh my
good.
god,
They did
certified
such a
hood
good
classic, baby.
That's
The
triple S
so-
Goku.
Dude, the songs alone, they have as many songs as Face and Fur, but I think that's actually true.
Yeah,
They're all so
and-
good.
yeah, and they're really well written for a kids show too. Is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
They can really sing in that show. They really can sing.
They really can. I was always confused as to what the fuck Uniqua was supposed to be, though.
I thought she was a pig.
I always thought she was like a caterpillar of some kind.
What? Wait, are you
it's-
talking about the yellow one
The pink one.
or the pink one? Yeah. What the
Is
fuck is she?
Is it? Do we tangent this? I don't know.
I'm gonna look
Can
it
we
up.
find out?
I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. Backyardigans.
Okay.
The Backyardigans. All right. Characters. So Wikipedia says that Uniqua is a pink-spotted, unique creature. She is nothing in particular. She is like Gonzo. She is a whatever.
So it's another instance of making a black coded character fucking monster. Cool, rad. Thanks, Nick Jr. Thanks, Nick Jr. Very cool.
Yeah. And then we got Pablo the Penguin, of course, and Tyrone, the what is he, a moose?
Moose.
Yeah, he's a moose. Tasha, the hippo, and Austin, who is a kangaroo, which is weird because I always thought that Austin was like a jackal.
Huh.
You know?
I thought he was like an otter.
What?
Yeah. But apparently he is a kangaroo. Anyway, next up is I think
Bananas in Pajamas.
Bananas in Pajamas.
I never watched it.
I've never watched this one either. Blaze, did you ever watch
No.
Bananas in Pajamas?
I do not believe so.
Cool.
I'm kind of tired. I may head out
Ah.
tonight.
I see. I see.
Night.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a good night, Blaze.
Good night, boys.
Thanks.
All right, cool. In that case, it is just the two of us now, Cal.
All
So I'm
right.
gonna move you up a little bit.
Yeah. Cool.
Let me see if I can. There we go. Okay, perfect. Cool.
Now,
So
Barney? I never really watched it with Barney, but like when I did, I didn't really enjoy it.
yeah, Barney's a bad show.
Yeah.
That being said,
But like Bear in the Big Blue House.
Bear in the Big Blue House is another certified hood classic. I'm sorry, Bear in the Big Blue
It's
House.
one of those shows. It's one of those shows where it's like you definitely stayed. At least if you didn't watch it, you at least stayed to the ending song.
Oh, 100%. Dude, so I taught myself how to play the ending song from that show on my ukulele, and I played it for my mom once, and she started actually tearing up just from listening to that song.
Oh,
That's how much of an impact Bear had, right? It's and it's on
Yeah.
Disney Plus now, so I was rewatching it recently, because for nostalgia reasons, and oh my god, that show is so well made for a preschool show. Basically, everything that Barney did wrong, Bear did right. You know?
Yeah.
God, we're gonna be putting a lot of these shows in Triple S Goku, I feel, because the next one is Blue's Clues.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Blue's Clues is just S tier. That's just me though.
Really?
Because I watched Blue's Clues, but it's like I didn't 100% gel with Blue's Clues.
Dude, I fucking
100%.
loved Blue's Clues as a kid.
It's good though.
Next up is Bo on the Go. I've never even heard of this one.
I have no idea either.
Cool. Next up is Bob the Builder. Bob the goddamn Builder. This was one that I was kind of into as a kid.
Put it in A tier.
Yeah.
I say put it in A tier for the theme song alone.
Bob the Builder. Yeah, it's really good. Next up is Busy Town Mysteries.
Yeah, no, they really put their whole. What?
Don't say it. Not for a kid's show. Come on, man.
What's this show?
This next one is Busy Town Mysteries. This one I think is based on the works of Richard Scarry, which I remember, like.
What a name for a children's book author.
I know. Don't worry about it. It's spelled with 2 R's. All right. But yeah, Busy Town Mysteries, which I've never watched.
I've watched it.
Christ, the next one is
sucks.
Caillou.
I'm sorry.
Caillou's a little.
Caillou sucks.
Caillou's a little piece of shit, and I want to punt him. Next up is Charlie and Lola.
Maggie and Lola. Or Charlie and Lola. Charlie and Lola is actually pretty enjoyable. I'd put it in B tier though.
Yeah, there's nothing really memorable about Charlie and Lola as far as I can remember, but it's a cute
Also,
show.
Charlie
I kind of like it.
comes off as trans to me.
Charlie's definitely got
I
non-binary
don't know.
vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clifford
Clifford.
the Big Red Dog.
I'm pretty halfway. I'd say B tier again.
I definitely liked the books better than I liked the show, you know?
Yeah.
That being said, I do like anything that Grey Delisle's in, and she voiced Emmy in Clifford.
Uh-huh.
Next up is Big Comfy Couch.
This next show.
This is one that, like,
I have not watched it.
this is one that I like the concept of it. I think the execution was a little strange at times. So I'm gonna put this one in B tier. B for Big Comfy Couch. It's just a silly little show. Next up is Dora the
Okay,
Explorer.
okay.
I fucking hate Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I may
Um,
have told this story before. But
You have, yes.
but I want to tell it again. Back in 2011, so 12 years ago now. Jesus, 12 years ago. My family was on a road trip to Washington D.C. and it's quite a long road trip from where I live. And so to pass the time for me, who was 11 years old at the time, and my little brother, who was 2, we had brought along a little portable DVD player. And I had brought along movies that I wanted to watch. So it was like, you know, stuff like, you know, Harry Potter and Star Wars and that kind of thing. My little brother had brought along a Dora the Explorer DVD that had 3 episodes of Dora. And he wanted nothing more than to watch those same 3 episodes of Dora the Explorer without headphones for most of that road trip. If I ever hear the Dora the Explorer theme song again, I think I'm going to become the Joker.
Oh my god. I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah. I know I already look like the Joker, but Dora will actually bring it out and
You don't. You don't. You're pretty, Mel.
listen. I have white skin, purple eyelids, and green hair. I look like the Joker, and don't try to
Your eyes
deny
are
it.
purple?
Yeah, my little VTuber avatar.
Oh, I thought you meant your actual real life eyes. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Dora the Explorer, I'm gonna put in doo-doo feces because, God, ugh.
I'm not gonna argue.
Mr. Dress Up, I've never seen this one.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Dudley the Dragon, also never seen this one either.
Nope, not seen it.
Cool. I think it is a little strange that
Elmo's
they're...
World, out of respect.
I think it's a little strange that they're putting
Okay.
Elmo's World separately from Sesame Street. But out of respect, yeah, I'm definitely gonna put it in A tier. No, not B tier. A tier.
Okay. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast.
Oh my God, I
I
forgot
actually
about
kinda
Maggie.
like the show, to be honest.
I completely forgot about this
I'm
one.
gonna
but
put
yeah.
it in A tier.
Yeah,
I
we'll put
like
it in A
this
tier.
show a lot.
Franklin. What do you believe in, God, Jesus, Franklin?
Oh, put Franklin and Triple S Goku. Put it
Yeah.
because of the vibes alone. It's so cozy.
Franklin is a really cute show for sure. Next up is Curious George.
I want to honestly put it in C tier. It's like it was okay. It was something to watch, but like they played it so much on PBS Kids.
It's certainly not Barney levels of bad,
Um,
but it's not like
yeah.
It's just kind of filler, really, more than anything else. Next up is Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
You want to know what it is?
What is it?
You want to know what it is with Curious George?
What?
They didn't make him quirky enough in the actual show. It's weird. But yeah.
Yeah.
Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
Jake and the Neverland Pirates. This isn't one that I watch too often
I
because it's a
have
little
only
past
watched-
my time. You know?
Yeah. It never looked horrible. It just looked like, oh, they're into pirates right now. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I
It's-
feel like
Yeah.
even though we're probably gonna put it in never watched, it didn't seem like a bad show.
What little I did see of it, I thought,
watch
because obviously Peter Pan as a movie came out in the 50s, right? A lot of those voice actors are no longer with us. But the current voices for Hook and Smee are really, really good. You know? So I will at least give it props for how Hook and Smee are in that show, because from what little I have seen, they're really well done. JJ the Jet Plane.
Put that in Doo Doo Feast. What a deplorable, disgusting show.
Ah!
I hate it.
I joke about how Dora
God,
the
dude.
Explorer.
That show
No.
is not-
I joke about how Dora the Explorer is going to make me turn into the Joker. JJ the Jet Plane might actually make me turn into the Joker.
What were they on making this, bro? For real?
I don't know.
God.
The next show is one
but,
that
like, going from the worst
Yeah.
thing to probably the best thing.
I know. I wish this
JoJo's
show
Trip is
wasn't
actually
as
a
lost.
Really, really good show.
I wish this one wasn't lost media like most of it is. You know, because it's not on Disney Plus.
Why is JoJo's Circus lost media?
Because they just never did like a whole ton of home releases for it, and it's not on Disney Plus like Bear is. But from what I do remember of it, this is one of the few things that actually made me like clowns. I'm gonna put that in Triple S Goku.
Yeah.
Kipper. This is
Kipper's a British thing. I didn't watch that.
So I did see a little bit of Kipper, and from what I did see, it's another one like Franklin where it's a very cozy show. It's just
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
it's just a dog being a dog, and that's pretty much what the show is. It's just kind of cute, but yeah, I will put that in A tier.
I want to put Little Bear under Franklin because it's like the tier under Frank because like they have similar vibes, but it's not Franklin.
Yeah, it's never gonna beat Franklin. Yeah. Next up is Martha Speaks. This is another one that's
Martha
past my
Speaks.
time.
Put that in Triple S Goku. It's a very enjoyable show, I think.
All right, cool. I'll take your word for it. Next up is Max and Ruby.
Oh,
I
Max and Ruby.
I
I
have-
love Max and Ruby.
I'm kind of on the fence about Max and Ruby because I hate Max so much. I relate to Ruby in that show. I just
put
think
it in A tier because
Yeah.
I'm not going
Yeah.
lower than S.
I will put it in A tier. I just think Max is a little piece of shit. Anyway,
You're right.
next up
The Mickey
is
Mouse cartoons.
I'm assuming because this is the new style of Mickey, so I'm assuming they're talking about the new
Yeah,
Mickey Mouse cartoons. In which case,
I'll be honest. I haven't really sat down and watched the full episode,
they are
so I have no
so
idea.
funny.
I'll trust you though.
They are actually really well done.
I
Because
believe you.
they're just very cute and cartoony and full of dumb, goofy, cartoony violence. And yeah, I said violence for a Mickey Mouse thing. It's where the "What Happened" meme came from. You know, the "What happened?"
Yeah. Yeah, I know that much.
Yeah. Next up, is
Next one is
Oswald.
Oswald.
I really liked Oswald as a
Very
kid.
boring show.
So that's a
I thought it
thing.
was boring.
That's the thing is I always thought Oswald had a cozy vibe to it, but also I definitely agree that it was a little bit boring. It's not Franklin. I will put it in B tier.
It's not Franklin. It'll never be Franklin.
It will never be Franklin. Peep and the Big Wide World. I've never even heard of this.
Wow, Peep in the Big.
Oh my god, I
Wide
have
World.
heard of this
I love
one.
This show. I want to put it in. I want to put it in Triple S Goku because of the intro alone.
I have not. I don't remember Peep in the Big Wide World other than that it exists. You know. Next up is a show that I have a lot of
Put
thoughts
Peppa
and
Pig in
feelings.
doo-doo. I'm gonna put it in doo-doo feces. No.
Fucking hate Peppa
Come on.
Pig so much. I wanna
The
punt
UK
George.
can't do anything right.
Kipper and Pingu, which is up next.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, yeah, no, Peppa Pig.
I've never watched Pingu.
Pingu is really cute. It's not really like an educational show
Okay.
or anything. It's like a lot of these are.
Mhm.
It's mostly just vibes. Like, there's very little dialogue.
Okay.
A lot of the dialogue that is there is in like penguin language. You know?
Yeah.
It's a really cute show. I'm gonna put that in S tier. It's really good. It's also claymation, like JoJo is. God, what the fuck was?
Pecola.
Is that what this one's called? I've forgotten.
Yeah, it's called Pecola. Honestly, it's okay. I'll put it in like B tier.
B tier.
It's pretty cute.
I don't even know what this next one is.
I don't know either. It's just
Cool.
a piece of underwear.
Never watched. Roly Poly Oly.
Put it where it belongs.
Triple S Goku baby. That was another one that was really really cute. Also, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I have vivid memories of watching the movie. It's so good.
Yeah. This one was an interesting one because one of the guys behind it was a guy by the name of William Joyce, who also worked on two of my other favorite things to come out at around that time, namely Robots and Meet the Robinsons. In fact, not only did he work on the Meet the Robinsons movie, he also wrote the book that movie is based on. And he worked on Roly Poly Oly.
Huh. You
So,
know
yeah.
what? Considering what the robot looks like in Meet the Robinsons, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And then also considering literally anything about robots, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
But-
it makes sense.
It was that kind of thing where when I found out about that years later, I was like, I was accidentally a fan of this guy. Oh, Magic School Bus. That's another triple S.
Yeah, put it where it belongs, obviously.
Please let this be a normal field trip with the frizz? No way!
With the frizz? No way.
Dude, I want to be Miss Frizzle, alright? I aspire to be Miss Frizzle.
You're halfway there, honestly.
Am I? Would you really I don't think I have the high energy that Miss Frizzle
Honestly,
has.
I think you have just the right amount of hair, like frizz.
Well, in terms of
Like,
hairstyle,
maybe
yeah,
getting
I'm
older,
pretty
like,
pretty close to Miss Frizzle, but I'm talking about like personality, you know? I don't have the same energy that Miss Frizzle does.
well, that's what I'm saying. You got to get a little older.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Next up is Sesame Street. Y'all know my thoughts about the Muppets.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And let's face it, that show's been on the air. Well, Sesame Street has
100
been
years,
on the air
basically.
for over 50 years. It must be doing something right. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah. Strawberry Shortcake.
This particular generation of Strawberry Shortcake, I'm gonna put it in like C tier because it's like, it's just like, it's kind of boring as well. I think.
I don't remember watching any Strawberry Shortcake, but you know, gender whatever before I was out, you know.
Yeah.
I
don't know what this next show is.
I recognize it. I could not tell you what it's called. So I'm just gonna put it in Never Watched.
Well,
Stanley.
Stanley.
This is another one that I remember existing. I don't remember anything about it.
I remember existing, but I definitely watched it, but I couldn't for life you tell you a single episode.
Yeah, so we'll just put that in Never Watched. Thomas the Tank Engine, or Thomas and
the
Friends.
Tank Engine. I didn't like the vibe of the show. It was very creepypasta-esque to me.
I mean, yeah, that's basically how
Maybe
like a
feel
lot of that
uncomfortable.
show is.
Yeah.
Like even the plot lines
I
of
didn't
some
like how
episodes of
characters
Thomas
were,
and
like,
Friends.
so still.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm on the fence about because like there's something there, but like the execution is sometimes because of the time it was made in and the budget that they had, everything like that. There's some elements that could have improved, but also
Yeah.
it's like an iconic show. I would have put it in A tier.
Oh, okay.
Timothy Goes to School. I don't know anything about this one.
I don't know what that is. I don't know
Cool.
what that is at all.
I don't even know what this next one is at all. There's no name. It's just a rat.
I kind of don't want to know what it is.
Cool.
Makes me feel a little uncomfortable.
Veggie Tales.
Veggie Tales. I kind of want to put Veggie Tales and Doo Feces on like their stance on why they can't go to heaven. That's kind of mean. I don't like that.
So I'm gonna counter that. I'm gonna pull a counter trap card real quick, right? And I'm gonna say one of the creators
Okay.
behind Veggie Tales is pro trans rights.
Okay. Well.
At least as far as I've heard. Also, for me, having grown up in, in the church and everything, very iconic. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Silly Songs with Larry, Kino. All right. Listen, I was blasting pirates who don't do anything on a frequent basis as a kid. But then also like, it's just a really cute way to recount Bible stories to kids. As much as I don't believe in anything like that, I'm definitely atheist. VeggieTales is a really, really cool way to get across those stories to kids, and also like the messages that those stories are supposed to tell, in a fun
Yeah.
way. Also, the one with the giant chocolate bunny lives in my head rent free. I'm not gonna lie. All right. The scene where Brad, Shaq, and Benny are getting sent down the slide into the furnace kind of fucked me up as a kid, but in like a good way, you know. Also, the fact that I still remember that they were called Rad, Shaq, and Benny, like, probably says something about its staying power.
Yeah.
Anyway, A tier. The Wiggles.
The Wiggles. Honestly, put in Triple X Goku. I actually kind of very much enjoyed the Wiggles.
I kind of vibe with the Wiggles. This is of course the point where I say to everyone watching, go watch the Defunctland video about the Wiggles Dark Ride right now. It is 40 minutes long and it is
Do it.
so funny. Yeah.
I'm holding a gun to you, chat. Do it.
Do it. Watch the Defunctland. Also, just watch Defunctland in general. He's a really good content creator. But specifically
Yeah.
the Wiggles video because it's so funny. Next up is Wonder Pets.
Oh man, Wonder Pets. I love Wonder Pets. Ming Ming is iconic in that show.
Oh my god, yes she is.
Put in Triple X Goku. I love that so much.
Also,
So fun.
like the phone. The phone is ringing.
Yeah, the phone. We'll be right there.
Last up on this list is Word World. This is another one that was kind of like after my
Actually,
time.
I actually quite enjoyed World World.
I'll take your
I want to put it in like S tier.
Really?
I
Okay,
enjoyed it.
cool. I'll take your word for it then.
Yeah, I liked it. I watched every episode when it came out, so it was pretty good.
All right. Now I am kind of biased, so I am gonna just do that real quick, and then yeah, that's. Listen, what can I say? As good as the Backyardigans is, it's not Bear. All right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's a good list. I like that.
Okay.
And I think that should be the last one for the night. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, we fucking did it, chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off and just remind everyone about the thing about the turnips while we do our little outro here. Cow, do you have anything you want to plug?
I certainly do. Hello, chat. You know me. I'm Cal. I pop in like the ghost of Christmas past. You know. You can follow me on these social medias in a nondescript order. You can follow me on Tumblr at Calicurs, at DeviantArt at Calicurs. So I'm plugging that more because it's all that's left. You can But eventually, I'll be on Blue Sky one day. Ugh. But yeah, and also on TikTok at Calicers, and you can finally find me on YouTube at Calicers, where I am currently working on a Fraggle Rock perspective video. Honestly, I'm working on a lot of content, or I at least have a lot of ideas for a lot of content.
Dude, I feel that,
having
yeah.
making any of it yet, because But yeah, I have ideas of what I can put on my channel, so
Yeah.
that may or may not be coming down the pipeline very soon. So yeah.
Cool. I'm also just gonna real quick shout out Blaze, who was here earlier. And then also I'm gonna do a little shout out for Jimmy Sticks. See if I can remember if and then I don't know Colleen's Twitch actually.
I don't know either, actually. I don't even know if she makes content.
So, I would also shout her out, but I don't know her I don't know her tag on here, so I don't want to accidentally tag the wrong person. But yeah. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and put my sign off screen.
Yeah.
And then yeah, of course you guys know me. I'm Turnip. Hi, welcome to the chat. If you don't know who I am, what the hell are you doing here? Cool. That's pretty much it from us. I hope you guys have a good night, and thank you all for watching. Bye!